So, to recap last
Let's get the label off the table.
Yeah,
first.
to recap last session.
Yeah, that's why.
You guys had talked to the guildmaster. You guys got examined by the doc, who fronted about you guys just going into the tournament to kind of prove yourselves instead of doing anything like all field wise. And Lyra kind of agreed with, you know what, that might be a good idea. Plus, we want to kind of know how the guild or the tournament's getting whatever creatures they are and how they're doing it under the radar of the guild. So it's kind of like your first task. Upon going to sign up for the arena, you guys met a very colorful character in
Wabo Fett.
We should let him die.
Who was wanting to enter the tournament also, but needed a group. You guys ended up taking him off of the general's hands before he pulverized him into the ground and having him go your guys' route. You guys eventually made your way to the tournament where you guys were to go through support to start, and the final one, if you made it that far, would be a full team play. You guys followed your ways through pretty effortlessly for the most part. Van was able to sneak his familiar onto one of the creatures, so you could see down below. You could see that they were definitely hoarding some things down there, which we don't know how they got a hold of yet. You guys were able to finish the tournament. You won. You made it back to the city. They were celebrating you guys. They were almost done setting up their festival stuff for winter coming. And as you guys had taken your leave outside the city to camp and kind of just be away from all that and kind of just be amongst yourselves, Zoya wandered off with Kelvin, wanting to know if he could go get her something from inside the dagger. And at that point, she took the elixir. And
What the fuck is wrong with it?
while Kelvin was doing that, Qrux was sitting there making food while everyone else was in the tent, kind of just being amongst themselves, drinking, talking, whatever, resting. There was an instance that, as a few hours had gone by, the end of this night, a strong presence of heat and wind flew over Qrux City towards the city, as it seems some entity, dragon-like nature, has started besieging the city in as you guys are setting down for rest, which is, I guess, where we will pick up from. So, Qrux, you would have seen that start to happen. I think you two, well, you're still in the dagger as soon as you would do that. So whenever you get to do whatever you're doing inside the dagger.
See her passed out in mold, earth, and igloo, and then prestidigitation of fire, and just hang out in the igloo.
Oh, there's already fire.
Oh, there's separate.
Yeah, they're separate, guys.
Like it's fire in the woods.
I'm gonna walk to the city, grab some burning timber, and walk in the house.
Thanks, Dragon.
Wow, we're lamb.
That's not lamb.
But I would say from inside, inside the tent, you guys can hear.
The sound of burning wood.
Yeah, you can hear screams. You can hear roars going off. So yeah, that's kind of what you make out. You can at this point now see the city on fire from even as far as you guys were away from the groups.
I will close the window and open a small hole in the roof for the smoke to go out. I will poke Zoya. Who's taking first one? Who's the sneak up? Zoya was sleeping. I'm probably assistant. Or
Wake us up.
how about the screaming this distance?
I mean, it's a pretty decent size city.
Hold me a little piece of paper
Into my little horn. Little line, I guess.
I'll grab a piece of paper.
Well, this is trust.
This is trust.
You teabagging out while you're on while you're at it. I'll take first watch, but I'm literally just watching City Burger.
I'm probably asleep.
I hear it. I'll make out.
We already
you got
this.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, you would hear all that going on.
Yeah.
I'll say this: whatever presence flew over you guys started texting wasn't hiding itself.
Yeah.
It just full on going and doing what it's doing.
guys, we gotta do something. We can't just leave this.
What if that roll the
The what? What do you suggest?
you have to try to help out these somehow. You have to get the big roll in the city.
Technically, that was a mistake. Only Draconic feature, or only Draconic things could do that.
The entire party speaks Draconic.
Wouldn't
like
the only thing like drag if you're a drag
On the dragon.
Yeah.
So it's really just me going.
Well. Yeah.
If it was a dragon,
dragons, dragon ward, stuff like anything like that. You're the one who did it.
Yeah, but
Great.
are there dragon orcs? Is it?
From what you know, I mean, Ziberius thinks that he heard some weird thing.
All right, I'm gonna start waking everyone up to get out of the tent. I think it's. Are you in the tent?
No, I'm
No.
huddled under the tent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all. Oh,
He sure did.
oh shit. Where's everyone else?
It's gone.
What the fuck? Are you in the tent?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. There's a lot of fire.
Hey guys,
We gotta do something.
you know that city that you guys all like?
Yeah, I think.
Fire.
Yeah, we gotta deal with that.
I mean,
Wait, where the
how the fuck are we supposed to deal with that?
I'll start rotating, casting message to Kelvin. Kelvin? What's the range of it message? Like 120 feet, something like that?
No.
I thought you guys only got like 20 feet away. How far away did you go?
16 miles.
Because of this.
I assume we've walked for a few minutes.
I'm gonna start
You were the one walking.
trying to usher Tawhito out of the tent so I can fold it up.
So they're out of seeing and messages. How far they traveled out.
I'm going to try to track Tweedledee and Tweedleberg.
I can just message.
Oh, I mean,
we
we
can
can
sneak away.
How the
I'm
fuck
sure
are
we're
we
easily
supposed to
tracked.
do this?
No, they're
I
not.
was gonna fight. You fought one guy, right?
Just set a dress on.
Yeah, that thing's fucking huge.
Yeah, but as soon as they got 30 feet away from you, it stopped.
Yeah.
That thing's like the biggest thing I've seen. Like, we don't even have that as a home.
I mean, we can try to do something. Surely the city will have some kind of defense we can work with. We can't just sit here, can we?
I'm just sitting there like,
Hey, this boar's done.
I'm gonna pack up the tent quickly. As soon as everyone's cleared out of it.
I'm going to start checking the direction that Zoya walked away from us. But she did give me a note before she walked away.
I mean, you said you made a fire, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, he did make a fire. There's smoke coming out of the
Kelvin didn't make fire, so like,
I made a fire.
yeah. It is not your fire.
There's lots of fire.
Well, it's away from the city, so.
Inferno.
smoke here. Yes, just leave it there. Just leave it light.
So what you guys do?
I'm peeling some of the raw muscle off of the boar, and I'm gonna pack it up in a little leather satchel that's on my bird.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully maybe we could throw it at the dragon and distract it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, the city's on fire and I'll cook it there.
I'm gonna start running towards the town.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Alright.
Get off my bird
Mm-hmm.
and ride towards the city
Okay. And then you're going to find those two.
slowly.
Actually,
keep
it'd be
up with
helpful.
you guys.
I might as well go ahead and bring you this.
This is
Son.
He just looks and sees the city, and he is pleased.
He's running out like a
bird.
There's a fire in his eyes.
Is there a reason?
Here's the problem. He's gonna run right to the nearest flame, and I'm going to.
All of Ignis's prayers have come to fruition.
He can kill me and get fire.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
This fucker off of him.
So, one group's just going that way, Tawhito goes to find the other two. Alright.
If Fulminus will allow it, I will ride on Ignis with him.
I'll pull him.
It's not a phone missile, is it?
I just
Okay,
think
so right.
How far would you guys have set up outside the city?
I mean, not that far.
Bird riding distance.
Like I say, not that far. We were just going out of the city because Qrux doesn't like people. We were trying to like get away from the
Totally
city.
okay.
Yeah, we have not being ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is she really a person? I mean, we're probably.
She thinks she's people.
She's
She goes inside. She goes inside me and she loves me. I don't know what else you need.
You know,
Anyways,
where I come from, we call that petty.
I'd say,
Not sponsored.
you know what? We'll have
Bad dragon.
we'll have Tawhito roll a d20, and then one of you from the other group that's going towards the city roll a d20.
Me.
Whoever rolls the highest is who will start with first.
13.
So start with Tawhito.
I don't know why we do like that.
It rolled something up.
Oh.
13.
I was about to pick up a dice and cast
Half
it.
rolls a D100 every time.
Eventually, Tawhito, you will make it to this
It
little
said
this little
5, 3,
dirty loop.
Call it diddly.
Little digaloo.
I like it dirt.
Which you would assume was probably built by Kelvin because he's done this before. It's got his signature igloo form.
Imagine Tawhito sees it and just
it's
walks
2 chimneys and they're like this.
Yeah, like ears.
I think sort of just bisects it to make different
Ear
doors.
glue.
Kelvin, Zoya, are you awake here?
I'm awake. She's sleeping. And I will mold her through a door the size of just perfectly the size of Tawhito.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's fire and dragon in the city.
You wanna come in here then?
Yeah. Zoya's asleep.
She's sleeping. She's been conked out. I've tried to wake her. She doesn't seem to be going for it. She gave me this paper that said trust.
I'm actually going to look at the note you gave me.
Huh?
I'm actually going to look at the note you gave me. Yeah.
What was it?
I think the plan is to stay here then.
Oh,
I think the rest of them are staying out.
Okay. Give me a minute and I will widen the dirt layer.
The dirty. Alright, so while those three are doing that, those other 4 of you are heading towards the city. You're starting to make your way in. And it's coming into the south.
Just burning alive.
Yeah, yeah, they are actually. As you're making your way to the South Province area of this, there's people running around in fear. There's screaming. Buildings are on fire. There's no sign of this dragon, but as it's like, as you can see, like in its wake and destruction, it's not this. It's just something. It's been moving on through it. It's just burning everything inside.
Guys.
Much like a firefighter, you know, instantly it's gonna put on fire. It'll take a hot second. Leave.
I'm walking a hot second.
Yeah. Look how it did.
I'll sit.
I mean, you are the best defense against fire.
He sure is.
Anyone here know Creator Destroy What?
Yeah.
That sounds really good at putting out fires. I did it in John's campaign. It's surprisingly effective at putting out fires.
There's like a light snow that has kind of started to come down over the when you guys were starting your long rest.
Snow.
Yes, you can see houses that are burning. You can hear screams coming from inside some of the houses. You can see just
I'm
corpses.
so happy it's
You can see corpses smoldering on the ground. The decorations that they had set up in the streets and stuff are just burnt to ash. As you guys are entering the southern part of the city,
what is odd? Yeah.
Birds.
So
as you guys are entering and you're making your way in, you kind of run into Lyra, who is sitting there kind of helping a couple who are injured on the ground. And she kind of looks relieved to see your group showing up. She kind of sits there and she's like,
Random screams.
everyone's causing this attack. But if you could please try and help as many people as you can try and make their way to the Omaha area.
Okay.
If you can help out fires, then help too. But I don't know what's causing this attack. But it seems to be spreading very quickly.
All right, time to hop off. We'll start running fires to get people.
Quick, Ignis flamethrower.
I'm just riding the firebird through the fire. Can I firebird through a fire?
Summon a water.
A water Azula?
Is that one of the elements I can use? It says I can pick it.
I'm pretty sure it's
Fire
called
every time.
5 chromatic grades.
Cold.
Pretty sure it's cold, lightning, poison.
Plus
So
dragon.
there's energy a white one then.
Sure. I mean, it says the color can be whatever. It just has the element I pick. That's it.
I mean, in my world, I have dragons of off-thing colors, so I would say, yeah, you probably do like it'd be like a different type of blue, but it would be water based.
Illuminating colors. Illuminating colors.
These bubbles.
Yeah, these bubbles. Bubbles are portable.
I don't like that.
You try.
Almost supposed to water than you.
They've already got two big ones in them. We got water Azula now.
And then I'll,
What is it? Creators for water?
Control water.
Yeah.
I guess I'll quickly fix my ledger things that I have around my bird. Then Azula and hop on. And then I'll be like, I don't like this. And then start heading off and breathing water on this.
You guys are doing that.
City.
If anyone wants to make a perception check on like some of the burning houses to see if you notice anybody inside these to rescue, you can do it if you want to.
Clearly, people need to be rescued.
19.
Yeah, please help. Very loud.
I rolled a 19. So like
You
27.
guys are very festive.
The easy enough to see.
8.
He's wisdom based. Wisdom.
He good. I got 18 wisdom. 18 wisdom is what plus I know. Those are.
Generally,
Don't strength is only a good set away from
Hey,
Be what?
We're talking about move out of lead.
Um,
You're right, Jim. I'm just with the slow for the slow moves the group.
it is. You guys don't have any problems like seeing some people inside these houses.
Ortall's like, look up there. I'm like, wait.
They kind of like go into these houses now. Some of these houses are there's some are like 1 story tall, some are 2 story tall. It depends on like what you're randomly going into. You can either do this as a group effort, or you can try and individually try and help and cover more distance and space on houses if you want to try and help anyone out.
I've already spread out. I ran off with Ignis.
Okay. So we'll say,
being left by myself, I'm gonna go to the house I noticed.
all right. So we'll start with you. One of the first houses you come to, you can see where like the house is pretty much almost like just in smolders. But you can see underneath like some of the debris, there's just a man that's caught. You can't seem to lift up the like one of the wood planks that's fallen on top of him. As you're running up, you can hear him sitting there screaming out for help and whatnot.
I have to make it separate.
I am going to cast Reduce on the man and make him a size smaller and hopefully pull him out easier.
You do it.
Or
Ortall's like, we're heroes.
He's no longer
Yeah. So alright, so like the way it's in there, and you shrink it, kind of like you guys outside and kind of get caught something, and you're able to like kind of like pull him out. It seems that probably like one of his legs is actually broken. He's got blood kind of all over his from the fall of the house. But he's saying to you,
trying to do some business.
I don't know if I have anything I could like stop it.
maybe you can reset the leg though.
There we go. Yeah, I'll give him a good berry. Really ginger.
Smear it on the wound.
Eat this. I like that.
Do a nice what's it called? The paste.
I thought you said a nice.
Yeah, twitch.
Square on it. You're like, here. These taste crap. You just set the leg. And he's sitting there next to the leg. But doing what you manage to use the leg. And he kind of thinks you kind of like starts walling out towards
Yeah, go that way. Go the other way.
the gill area.
Take a look.
Alright, Crux, she's kind of running
Let's
towards
go shrink it to
Crane.
Hopefully it's right.
I specifically.
That's right.
Scoop. Alright, it's just like the soccer talking to the woman.
Are there any nice houses?
Not Mo.
Well, any obviously free this nice houses.
Oh yeah, The Southern District is like one of the higher up ones, so yeah. Start right towards one.
Yeah, like 3 stories off the
I'll roll and see how many stories tall it is.
17.
One. Alright.
Well, that's not
You go next door.
Well, again,
You guys are screaming, nah.
Another one story.
Well,
Well,
okay. It started off as like 2 stories, but now it's 1 story now.
Fine.
Class.
All the stuff's at ground level.
Alright, so you gotta approach it.
Is there anyone alive in here?
I don't hear anything.
Even better.
They were all on the second floor.
Alright. I would like to look for things that are catching the light in an odd way.
Find my gun.
Oh, I got one.
Yes, I got treasure volunteer.
22.
Since you're kind of like
Just kind of putting us on the fire. I mean, you find some nice, like, silverware, some other, like, silver things that have just been kind of like when a tornado goes through something and skips some things. It seems like there's kind of like this nice set of silver, nice, like, really nice silverware that just seems to be had been skipped by the fire for some reason. It seems like it'd be pretty valuable.
I would like to put out any fires around the house.
Okay.
And then
That'll take a second.
I will gather up whatever cool shit I can find, and then as recompense, I will give them a cut of floor right in the middle of their living room. These weight the same. And then I will leave.
Alright, bandit. How are you going to get in this,
I'm gonna probably go towards wherever the bigger house is. Try to help as many people.
Surrounded by bad people.
I'm not a bad person.
Alright, I'll say like, as you're kind of approaching into like one of the richer parts of the city, you can see where like some of the debris stuff from the house kind of fallen off. You can see like 6 that are trapped, and like the flames are just kind of approaching slowly.
Okay, what kind of situation are we trapped in?
It's kind of like whatever debris would have kind of collapsed. It's kind of just trapped into this like little square section on the road.
Yeah, sure, Matt.
I got it.
Well, how about a rhyme by me? Don't do one of those on here. So they're just like trapped in like a ring of debris.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go to whichever side the debris was finished.
Stay still.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
I got one.
I will go to whichever side was the thinnest, and I will step to about as far away as I can get, but still being around, and I'll cast Pulse Wave to pull all the debris out and away from them. Try to make a countdown for them.
Oh,
it's there's
Well, okay, you see, they're in the road, right? Yeah. So some stuff falling.
You kind of sit there, you kind of magically pull it out. And you're gonna like come this way, and like some of them sort of way, like all the buildings behind us, like kind of like starts collapsing behind them, and kind of like as you move the debris, kind of get away from that area. And you're kind of sitting here. Go to the guild hall, go this way. What about you? Well, wait, you wanted one more thing to do, Qrux.
Yeah, would you say that I know a likeness of this dragon beast because I saw it?
A likeness?
Specifically for scrying.
I would say you got too clear of a view of it. Just because it is nighttime and when it flew over.
Would you consider its fire and possession events?
You only really just seen like kind of like an outlining of it. You do know that it's probably either equal to the Colossus size or maybe just a tiny bit bigger.
Easy money. The shot.
I would like to attempt to cast scry. I would like to scry on the dragon.
A little bit bigger. Good pretty got growth start.
Specifically on the tip of his nose so that I can see what he is seeing.
Like,
I don't know what you're yelling.
5 if you aren't familiar with or whatever.
So, yeah, definitely him.
You don't know it.
Not like carnally or anything.
That's why I asked if it was. I knew its likeness that would change the modifier. He's gonna pass it basically.
And it's like a 17.
So would you say that have a likeness? Okay, then he passes.
You know in general shape.
He would have failed if I had his likeness.
You transcribe.
Play your goggles.
Can't seem to catch on to it. But what are you doing, Fulminus?
But I know that if he fails this command, then he knows that I was trying to describe him from the city.
Okay.
So there is actually a win here.
Oh, there you go.
I'm writing for listening for noise, loud groups, individuals, anything.
All good for that, good to know about.
The police.
Is that what it says?
Why are you all simple dragons?
I'm not saying call them please.
Soul ride towards wherever the noise is.
Like, then an action
Your
here.
hand is
Are you moving up to see what are you looking at?
I'm listening. My ears. I'm just listening for any noise. If I see anyone like poking out a window, I'm gonna go for them too. But you know, and don't show you people out of the fire.
Let me make perceptions.
Okay, mouse. That's real bad. 7.
7.
Yeah.
With all the fire just roaring, people screaming and running about, you're having a hard time trying to like pinpoint or locate anybody in like any buildings. What is your passive rating?
It's better than that. It's better than 7. I'm confident about that much. It is a 15.
15?
Listen for Anthony. I swear she says Anthony.
With a 15 though, you guys are in the South Province. You can notice that towards the east, eastern province, that's a little bit away from this.
Oh, now it's bad.
You can see new fires starting to erupt. So something kind of like looming in the darkness. A pretty massive winged figure. Just rampaging through the eastern side of the city, which is where the eastern side is only just made up of homes.
I'm gonna ride that way.
Alright. I would say with most of you, as you're sitting here, you can notice this also, since you are in South Province also.
Definitely call the police.
I definitely wouldn't tried on it if I didn't know where it was. I definitely wouldn't have tried on it if I didn't know where it was.
Oh, this is taking place like as you guys are all
Like shit, he passed. Oh, there he is.
After saving that group, I'll start moving towards where he's currently at.
Okay. So you're right away, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go help people where the big dragon is. I'm gonna go towards it.
Alright, so how many what are you doing, Brian?
So are there any dying idiots around here?
All over the place.
There's only 2 more.
Any of them have tails or look like lizards or dragons?
Not really, it's mostly just humans.
Okay.
Follow the dragon.
I will go toward the dragon.
So you guys all kind of group up. I mean, you got mud stuff on it, just from the fire and whatnot. You guys are all there enough.
Hey, it's not very nice. Guys are
Oh god.
Alright. Gonna ride faster.
As you guys are heading towards this gigantic creature, what are you two doing?
Making cocoa. Get cards.
Tic-tac-toe?
You ever played Ortall-JP before?
Need a cloak.
You need a cloak?
Do you need a cloak?
Sure. You have a cloak?
Sure. Take it. It's a little big, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Can I cut it?
They're watching over Zoya. Yeah, we're watching over Zoya.
Well, it's tempting to cut a cloak down to my size.
Can't say to bite up bigger things. Timid things.
It's magical.
Oh, it's a fancy cloak. You don't want it?
It doesn't seem to work for me.
Okay.
I think it's magical.
I will throw the giant
Hard
cloak over
work.
you.
And then start to do.
Well, he's attuning. I'm going to
Start resting.
I love how peaceful this little section is, and then we have chaos on the other side.
I was thinking that at some point I recognized somebody else in my party, or I could be running up, and you just hear clanging of metal. And I'm like, hey, what do we do?
Stop the dragon. Help whoever we can.
How the fuck are we supposed to stop the dragon? There's only half of us, and the thing's huge.
I mean,
Guess we'll put that bridge
maybe
together.
you just convince them it's not worth it. It's not worth the fight. There's other people bound to be around.
Talk to it. That makes sense.
You like? I'm gonna stay.
How else do we can so you're so smart. I don't understand.
Can't you make things go away?
He
Like,
seems angry about something. Probably not gonna be the easiest to reason with.
Well, you can do that.
So what do you guys think is your approach?
Is the dragon still making passes?
Yeah, what?
Like,
No, he's landed like he's like landed inside of like just this district of homes, and he's just going through it.
But he's there. we
Oh
see him.
yeah,
How far away from him are we?
I'd say you're probably like a good like maybe 150 feet.
Okay.
How pretty
Color
color?
CC.
Red, you said?
Huh?
Red
Yeah.
dragon.
He seemed. I mean, it's not that he's occupied. He just seems like he's just bent on destroying everything in sight.
Seems like we're just here to get people out, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and take some damage.
I feel like getting him to go away is a great way to get people out.
Yeah, for what? You stuck your thing.
I don't have to get a short rest.
What a dummy though.
That's your thing.
I'm only gonna get my sleep right here.
Just kryptonite. Guys, what are we doing? You need an answer.
I'm riding towards it. They only got one chance. We gotta do something.
Playing Fulminus and Zoya to stop.
Fulminus and Zoya-Matt.
Cool, I wish I was awake for this moment.
But I'm not.
It could be a hacker.
I'd fucking die.
Whole lightning.
Goodbye.
I feel
So
like
it is.
And hide.
So as the clouds above the city start to have some type of storm attribute added to them now,
And
in the snow, lightning snow.
Lightning snowfire.
Yeah.
Oh, my. These people are most festive.
We got three Phantom Ultras and Santos here.
What a holiday.
All right, so
I'm gonna try to run up. I'm gonna try to catch up to him as he's riding.
okay. I mean,
I don't know how-
what's Zula's speed?
I mean, I can hop off the Zephyr Strike if I need to. I'm gonna try to
But
catch
what
up.
is Zula's speed though? Now in her new size. You're riding Zula. The Charity 40.
40.
Oh, it's the same. She's the same speed as the Strider, I think.
No, that's just
10 feet faster.
Oh.
But
I'm gonna catch up and touch Nicholas on the shoulder. Cast Death Ward on him.
What a good idea. What a good idea.
I did that once.
Be like,
You died. Right?
Well, I was doing kind of. But I cast it on you. Then the fight we got into ended up being really easy.
So as you guys are getting closer and closer and closer,
continuing to stay 150 feet away.
yeah, it's outskirts at 80.
before I like let him, I'll slow down and let him go, but before it's like I don't know that I can surrender again like you because I'm the only person that might be able to keep you alive.
That's fine. I'm just trying to get a distraction.
True.
What are you doing as a distraction?
Well, I'm close to my 2
It's Fulminus.
Well, if you're mounted and running, you're probably like a good you're probably like less than 100 feet out now. And as you're getting closer, you're noticing this thing. It towers over the houses and stuff.
How's it compared to the size of Blue Collar so that I'm close?
Yeah.
Is it
Is it the same size or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little bit, like same size a little bit, but Blue Claw's big too. So
Mhm.
I'll stop at about 70 feet and try to hide a little. Try to
I'm gonna.
not ride in with them.
I guess I'm gonna start yelling.
Jump inside.
Is there a bell tower? That's what I'd like to be.
Is there a big
That's
mountain
it.
crossbow with these funky spiraling bolts?
They're a big claw.
as you guys are approaching,
Decades.
Yeah, it's got a little.
which is
hole in it.
odd because it is taking into account, and it is a big dragon, and it's odd that there are things approaching instead of running away. So as it's kind of sitting there, and you can see blood that's down from it just going to town on eating
I'm gonna die.
everything.
So
You kind of turns towards your group, and you can notice that it's I feel like these big like black jagged like almost like the seeing spikes that go out through its back. Its wings look like they're almost made of like ash color, and they've got like rips and tears through them. Like these old Are you wanting to see the mini now?
Yeah.
Looking right at him.
I am writing at this man for no good reason.
We gotta see it.
It's fine though. Oh.
That's pleasant. He seems a friendly fella.
No, he doesn't. That's a Diablos.
That's gonna be.
That's what's it called. Look at that. Amazing Elder Dragons. It doesn't have Rathalos too though. The horns in the front there remind me of Nergigante. Nergigante.
That's a lot of exhaustion, Fulminus.
But as you guys are approaching, let's take in that, like, hey, there's things approaching me that are not scared of me.
Oh, I'm pissing myself. Do not misunderstand me.
Ignis is just
Super
pissed
happy.
off.
He's having a great time.
It's just gonna be alright. Him and the dragon will just be.
Well, since you are approaching, I'll make a history.
History.
Okay.
That's good. That's really good. It's like
14.
Huh?
11. Okay.
19.
26. Resident
You
Earns.
know that, well, yes, red dragons they're vain, arrogant,
They
like
so
Broke up
about
building.
him.
What just happened?
Probably thinks this episode's about him.
It's odd for them to just attack a city of this size, especially being like not ancient. He's just,
They are vain and prideful. They're not that reckless.
They're not stupid, but
so it seems that it's attacking the city out of just like pure rage for some reason.
he wants to hear.
So yes, it does seem out of the norm for something like this to be attacking the city. But as you guys approach,
A chance that, yeah.
it kind of speaks up finally.
Whoa!
As you guys as the four of you are approaching, and people are just running past you, like they're just trying to get away. Who here woke me from my 50-year slumber?
Sorry? What?
From wherever I've managed to hide, I will cast message to him, so he does not know where I am.
I rolled a 26 to see.
I was like going behind a building, fully out of line of sight.
Well, I'm bigger than most buildings.
I'll do whatever I got to.
Plus, with people casting spells and whatnot, that draws attention too.
That's fine. I'll end up hitting at some point. But
It's looking in your general direction. It's not making like specific eye kind of with you. It's just in your general direction. It sees the group approaching.
none here tried to wake you. What brings you here?
And like, kind of like, as he's not stopping what he's doing, but slowly like approaching the group, he's just sitting there walking through like 2-story houses like they're nothing.
Wait, there's 2-story houses here?
Qrux is food.
I'm gonna get
Trying to now. I go pillaging.
We'll get a better pinpoint. I'm gonna get in the line of a street, so he's gonna walk towards me. He's not gonna walk straight through buildings.
He's just there. He's like, something woke me, was drawn and called me here against my will. This city will be punished for waking me so.
I will once again cast message. I do not know what called you here, but the city has paid a price. It was not these people.
Are you so
None
easily?
here want to fight.
You do the bidding of those who summon you.
So you're just trying to be like yell up, like against the.
Guess it's just in the road, like
Yeah, right in the middle, right?
he's on a burn.
Yeah. So instead of being,
It is intimidating.
yeah. Sorry.
Is he saying all that out loud?
Yeah.
Or in the message?
I'm saying it out loud.
No, I'm asking if you were saying it.
He's saying it all out.
He's saying it out loud. I'm just messaging so that he can hear me clearly, and I don't have to get any closer to him.
Did I see Van duck around in that
Perception.
Jackford Valley?
To make a stealth check.
I'm
Good luck, sir.
What did you say you rolled in this perception?
26.
Oh, okay. I got a 22.
I see him.
Okay, that's fine. What'd you do?
So you see man like this, like up against the building, sitting there talking to the dragon.
I'm not that fully hauled. I'm far enough away that I know he's got lots of stuff to get through before he gets to me.
The only reason he saw you is because you were next to a two-story building.
Yeah, no.
It's a two-story building, and I saw you.
Yeah.
I'll trot up behind Van. Hey, a weird thing happened to me the other day. Like maybe today. I don't remember. Time is
So as you're approaching,
What happened?
you can notice that he kind of like arcs his neck up.
Mhm.
You can see an orange glow starting to appear in the back of his throat.
Yep. That's not good.
We're gonna keep an eye.
Sorry.
Gonna breathe on Fulminus.
Like another untouched section of like of buildings where you are, he just lays waste into it with his fire breath, and you can hear just people screaming and whatnot.
You do something as
I
simple.
was on the roof of this building, and like this weird something started talking to me and told me some interesting things, and then I like screamed silently, or what? I don't exactly know if I was silent or not. I haven't been told, but
You hide.
Can I put two and two?
Ortall's like, "Damn it."
but I think maybe this is my fault.
What was your stuff?
What do I do? Do I just like go die next to Fulminus? Oh,
What the fuck? It's funny. You have a hole. You're like, "That's how I'm here."
I'm only asking because like I have this little thing, and you used to have one, and dragons hate them, and so
Yeah. Can I put two and two together? This weird little scream thing he's talking about. It's definitely his fault if this thing's here.
I'm gonna keep talking until you figure it out.
You do the bidding of those who summon you that easily.
He's not doing the bidding of those who summoned him. He
Shut the
just
fuck up.
summoned him. He's angry. You're just making him angrier.
I'm going somewhere. Stop fucking talking.
Alright.
They wanted you here to destroy the city. Why are you listening?
I'm doing the bidding for anyone.
Oh, okay.
I was enjoying my slumber until this ringing woke me from my sleep and
Oh, yeah.
called me here.
It's private.
I was forced to answer this call, and now I'm here to destroy whatever did this call.
How do you know it's still here?
Just have a feeling.
What does the feeling tell you? Where is it?
I don't know. Maybe if I burn a few more buildings, I'll find it.
Do you guys think it was that orb?
Yelled out from a building.
Yeah. That is 100%.
Mine's at a 15 film, but he's just like,
Also, the
Whatever is strong
five
enough
risen
to,
Ortall.
whatever is strong enough to summon you, do you think it would just hide in the house?
I cast Death Ward on myself.
Did it just go from Fulminus to you?
No, it's not concentration.
Oh,
I start
That's
feeling
all
real
my charges
available.
of
My bravado is at that moment.
No.
Maybe it was like something crazy.
No, not for that. It's not one of those. There are items that that's true for, but that's not one.
I was just sitting here. Kind of like an intimidation factor.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like kind of like puts his wings out like at a full span, like going like the size of like an airliner. Or a rack. And it kind of like this kind of starts to flap him, and he starts to kind of like lift off the ground. You can feel just the heat and everything from the burning buildings just shooting towards you, dust shooting up everywhere.
Ignis,
Even some
thriving.
even some houses just seem to like just crumble at like just the
He like
destruction.
an
that's happening.
enormous.
As he flies up, kind of like just a booming voice so the entire city can hear him. I think this city has suffered enough tonight.
Be back tomorrow. First thing in the
Maybe we
morning.
can talk about this later.
Use my big fat man nuts to make it late.
First thing in the morning. See you later.
I will return in 1 week's time.
That makes sense. Checks out.
We'll be old.
This city can either give me a nice ransom hoard to keep itself safe, or I can just finish what I started this night.
Immediately start ducking into 2-story houses to get more rats.
Qrux is taking all the rain. Yeah, this fucker gets.
I can do a lot in a week.
At the end of this week, one of my overseers will show up. If they're not satisfied with the offer, the city will purr. If he is satisfied, then Greystone will fall under my rulership and my territory.
I've never seen good. That's a lose-lose, mate. Fuck. All right.
Bury your dead. Mourn the loss of this city. You have 1 week's time. Failure to do so, I will turn the city to ash. 1 week's time. And as it kind of starts to like fly off, he seems to be heading in the direction of where you guys went towards the arena. Like it's almost like the way that he came, I guess, but it seems to be the way he's going.
Would you say call lightning makes rain? It's a lightning storm.
I don't think so.
Couldn't get a straight answer online, so I'm not sure. Usually, you see lightning out.
As you guys,
What?
Eat lightning.
Yeah, this is what I'm warm though. Lightning season.
but as he kind of leaves, and there's just this moment of apprehension of like, is he done? Is he lying? Is he just going to turn around and attack another part of the city? Because there are 2 districts he didn't touch. He didn't touch the northern. He didn't touch the western. But you can see like people in the streets crying, holding loved dead ones. You can see children like trying to find their parents, stuff like this.
I'm gonna go ahead. And...
Snow is still just lightly coming down.
Everyone, head to the guild hall.
We go back to
You'll be safe there.
house.
I'm gonna start going to houses as well. There's probably not much left, but still.
Not anymore. Correct stuff.
I go into one of the houses and look around.
Oh, there's silverware.
And they go
There's so many family heirlooms. This
I keep taking back to my house too.
like all the rooms upstairs in one of the houses. I want a bowl of cereal and their stuff started sobbing a little bit.
Sobbing a little bit.
To myself.
With the snow coming down, I mean, there's still a lot of fires throughout the city. It's gonna take a long time to put these out. The eastern and southern part provinces, they're destroyed. There are a lot of people in the western provinces, which is where the guild hall and stuff is. The barracks was located in the southern one. It was completely decimated. So whatever forces they had were just killed there. You guys will not get a long rest because he did interrupt what happened. I'll say after about an hour, you would attune to the cloak. You guys will hear that there's no, you don't hear any more roaring. You don't hear anything else like that. Seems like things have calmed down.
I'll make a small 1 foot by 1 foot window for Tawhito and I to look at.
After I've searched.
One at each eye level.
You're like lifting
I
up.
mean, as you guys look at it, you can see the billowings of smoke just going into the clouds. You can see people trying to leave the city. I mean,
Close back up the halls.
I'm just gonna, after I search all the houses I can, I'm gonna duck into a back alleyway and just curl up into a ball.
I'll take out an egg. I'm just sitting twirling in my hands.
I hate you so much.
Wanted to
know that.
And during my silent reflection,
I'm so
I have just a spot of anger at the fact that I felt weak and helpless, and then I'm gonna crush it and it's dribble down my tongue.
it's at this moment too. That other conscience that seems to be sharing with you kind of kicks into your mind and is like, well, I've never seen a red dragon like that before, or heard of it. It's interesting. Seems like he did a pretty fine job to the city, though.
Listen, we don't need to talk about upgrades right now. We're in a moment of stress. Why did you make me do this?
I just wanted to see if there were any familiar faces nearby.
Okay, cool. So we're good for a while then.
And you kind of like, as you kind of sit there and wait for something else, as you're kind of sitting there collecting yourself and waiting on them to say something else. Now it's just you and your thought process. So I was kind of sitting there with you, kind of like matching your depression rate of what is going around.
Don't be like that when you grow up.
Eventually, you guys will make it over to the Western Province where the Guild Hall is. As you guys make your way over to the Guild Hall, there is a crowd that just seems to be surrounded. That's just what survivors are left. You can hear people arguing about what to do. Should they leave? Then you hear other people that don't want to leave. This is where they grew up. This is their home. You can hear others talking of wanting to kill the dragon for taking their loved ones from them, while others argue to do what the dragon asked and serve under it, so this doesn't happen again. As you guys kind of approach, you can see the doctor sitting there, kind of like attending to some people and whatnot. He's got blood all over his clothes from just the wounds that people have taken and whatnot. You can see Zydarius kind of approaches your group. He's like, this. I've never seen destruction like this before.
I don't think we have either. Guys are.
I'm going to be out here helping the doctor attend to some of these people. Lara would like to speak with your group and discussing on possibilities of what we might need to do.
You gotta get the rest from me. Can you do that right now?
I mean, I can get to them pretty quickly. I'm not able to send messages right now, but I can get to them. It'll take us a few minutes to get back, but I can go get them.
I can get them faster.
Whoever's gonna go,
I don't have any money.
just go and get them. I need a minute.
Yeah. You guys get ready. I'll return with them in just a bit.
I'm gonna go and head towards Lyra.
Natural.
16.
No.
I'll tell the rest will be on the way.
Like as you guys are sitting there, you're sitting there with Zydarius. I mean, his nice like guild robes that he has, they've got they're tattered, they're dirty, but he doesn't seem to care. He does thank you all for your help last night.
You're welcome.
Even in the wake of this destruction, you guys still saved a lot of lives.
More than you.
Now what do we do?
That's the important one.
Is the royal family okay?
The royal family.
Save one guy until you don't even know if he made it. Could be going the wrong direction.
Wait through.
I'm smart enough to get
That'll be up to what your group and Lara
Characters.
kind of help decide, because I don't think this city is in any form to make a decision at the moment.
Yeah.
But gather your friends and meet Lyra in her office and discuss things from there. And he kind of goes off and starts kind of helping people get situated and whatnot. So eventually, you went to go get these three.
Yeah. How far away from us were they?
It takes you like a good 10-15 minutes to get there.
I mean,
Dirt blue.
I was trying to think about like how far outside the city we actually were, whether it's worth me doing the thing that I can to save time, or if I'm just gonna end up running there anyways on the bird.
I mean, time doesn't really seem of the essence at the moment. Whatever happened has transpired.
I'll just ride out there.
It's about this time though, like
When?
there's why you can't
The blind bird's the same speed.
see any sunlight just because of the the snow and the cloud and how gray it is, it is starting to become daytime now. As morning is finally starting to creep up.
How close the time? I'm gonna be doing medicine things, hoping this was.
Sure is not dark.
So that's Van. You eventually come to a random
The love shack.
dirt glue in
Yes.
just sitting there.
Kelvin,
There's wolves.
Zoya, you guys in there?
He's under a blanket.
What are you guys doing?
How long has Zoya been out?
Not very long, maybe a couple hours.
Potion's still well in effect.
We're a little busy.
What that drain do?
The guild leader has requested our presence to figure out a plan with what we've got to do next.
Zoya's not waking up. She's sleeping.
Kelvin's actually hiding in Tiger with blood behind him.
Right.
But we don't do it. I'll open a window.
That gave me
We
two
don't
like
look
down in the back.
We're not leaving her here.
Yeah. I mean, well, you guys stay here with her, or carry her with you. Did you see the great?
How important is this? The scourges matter.
Well, the dragon burned down half the city,
It wasn't.
and I think it might have been Crux's fault.
What did Crux do?
I don't know. He said he felt something come over him, and he did something, and then the dragon showed up saying something called him. Yeah.
Oh, the greatness.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might have been the orb. I think he might have used some part of the orb to bring it here. Not necessarily of his own will, but still him that did it.
Do you want to investigate this matter? Or do you want to relax here?
Every one of the things I do. Oh, you finally figured out that I'm bringing eggs to the session.
I think we can move Zoya. Yeah. Should be out, Pope.
Yeah.
Kids.
No. There you have
Real happy.
This was oddly dense.
He can ride on the familiar.
Well, near infinite
Yeah.
it looks really weird carrying me.
Yes. He's helping do medicine checks on people, just trying to keep people stabilized and whatnot. And then you two are just kind of waiting on them to return back.
I'm just trying to lose it. But we're Fulminus.
There any hurt animals or
Not out here. I'm gonna play in an alleyway.
Dogs and some horses and stuff.
take care of the dog?
Those first.
You still feeling strong?
Agreed.
Is
Rare tree type.
truth? Oh, straight up.
20 miles south.
I'll carry Zoya.
I never feel strong. That's alright. It's not alright. I think this is my fault.
We travel at least twice as fast as they are.
What do you mean? What'd you do? The ritual matters more about what was
After a week.
pushed on me. Van's orb is like all destructive and fucking crazy and shit. Yeah. Well, was like an evil dragon in mine. Made me roar from the rooftops. Do you think roaring dragons can hear it? I don't know. I could hear it, but it's really fucking loud. Deeper than me. And I just deeper. I'm afraid that's why I couldn't join you in the courtyard. I was just afraid. It's okay. Bye, fuck. I think that's of an hour's week. That all needs to go away. Let's put it in the backpack. He can't find it there. But see, it's the only way we know he's not gonna come back soon in case something weird happens. Did he say he was looking for the orb specifically, or that he was called to the city to destroy it? He was called to the city, and he got mad and said he was going to destroy it until he found what called. So I go out to the desert and call him again. He's still going to come back here, eventually. He said he would. I don't feel like he's a liar. I'd be pretty sure this man's not full of shit, like, pretty confident he's not bluffing.
Maybe he gets really sleepy and forgets.
So let me.
I think heard that he wasn't one.
Yeah, he's a red hot ball of fucking hate. He's gonna hate fuck someone. I don't want it to be me, but it might be.
So
Yeah,
if you're right, then you're not upset with me.
We can't fix it. You didn't do it. But the only thing we can do right now is make sure it doesn't happen again, and then stop this. And I think maybe the guild can help. I'm sure there's more of them. If they can get here fast enough, maybe enough of us can fight it. But I don't think we can alone. I've not felt that afraid before. Looking that thing down, that thing was gonna kill me.
I know, that's why I tried to save you. But
There's so much destruction.
do me a favor, will you?
He's an animal friendship.
Don't
get
kill
all
our
worried on
bread and cool dog is found. Not strong.
You give me the orb.
Roll for dog.
I want to make a little chart of breeds.
It's. I'm reaching my pouch and
There's gotta be one
Lord.
argument. He's actually
like.
I'm
not sure.
I have a long complaint.
Not sure what happened to me if I
behind the screen.
detached from learning. I might need Van to look at it and see if there's some sort of soul binding or something happening.
We can do that when you do it quick. Right now, though, we gotta figure out a strategy.
I pick up the form.
We can't leave like this. We have to make it right.
This is my worst nightmare. My eggs are all warm. It's full. There's dragons that I'm afraid of, and now I'm stuck in a city. They're trying to help.
I know.
Like holding you in his
But Azula breathes water of it.
Yeah.
I did do my part. I tried at least.
Couldn't do anything. I couldn't even find anyone. All I could do was let's do it.
I think that we're better, stronger together.
You're right. They have a big AWOL
I know
last time.
you have a passion to want to do good at all times. You gotta remember we have to be smart and do this together.
It's just all I could think. I knew if we didn't do something, it was just gonna keep burning until it felt better, and it wasn't gonna feel better.
Also, it left and you talked to it.
Yeah.
So in my mind, you did do something. You bought this down a week.
Perfect. So now we're trying to make go on steel or do something.
About this time after you guys have been sitting here talking to each other, eventually the rest of the group will eventually show up. For you two who weren't here for it, as you're coming in, I mean, there's nothing but death and destruction everywhere. Some of the buildings have finally stopped, like they're like kind of just like to a smoldering point at this point. Snow is starting to collect on some of the bodies that are just laying around. I mean, it was a nice, beautiful city, and it's this section of it that you guys are walking through is gone.
Something changed here?
Apparently something of that.
It wasn't just something.
It's why I came and looked for you too. It's Andrew. What district was Kubo's in?
She was busy.
Yeah.
Good more.
I was the biggest dragon.
I'll roll to see which one's the attack.
Well, then the note Zoya left me said to protect her, so
Said that what?
to protect her.
Then
We have a week before it comes back and finishes the job, or we figure out a way to pay it off, or we kill it. Well, everyone leaves. I don't think everyone's gonna leave. I don't think we can just leave.
Well, he's not personally coming back in the week. He's sending one of his overseers. So
I mean, I'm assuming after that week he's gonna come back. And
it depends on if the overseers please or not with whatever they give.
I see Zoya like laid out. I run over to her with the first level.
Hey, bud.
Well,
Did she die again?
No. She just seems to be asleep.
Oh,
Chihuahua Grande.
gone.
We have a week.
You awaken it.
Let's go talk.
Stuff.
You awaken
Lyra requested us. We have to figure out what to do next. Because these people clearly can't make a decision right now.
who's Lyra?
She's the
Leader.
leader of the guild. This branch at least.
Yeah, I forgot we were doing that. What a long day.
Hey, where the fuck are y'all been?
A little protecting Zoya. Either she passed out or she did something and maybe
She's sleeping. A point. 10.
Now slap him. Yeah, instead of trying to wake her, she should be waking up.
I don't know what to do, guys.
But the group collects itself. You guys are gonna go into like, the guild hall. As you make your way to Lyra's office, the door is open. And you can kind of see her just kind of sitting there staring, looking out the window, just to the section of the cities that she can see from her point of view. As you just kind of filter in, and turns around, and I mean, it seems like she's probably been crying or whatnot, just from the destruction and deaths that she witnessed. She kind of sits down in her chair. This group has been through a lot from what you've told me. You've saved places. You've saved people.
Saved things.
I'm at a loss for now. If you were in my boots, what would you all do?
How fast can more guild members get here? A lot more.
I'm not gonna have access to that because they're dealing with whatever is happening to the north right now. So
the invasion.
From my impression, have we ever fought anything this strong before?
no.
I didn't think so.
How much stronger does he seem than the Whispering One or
Like
or the whatever it was in the Null City, the dragon bat
Just
thing?
walked through a 2-story building.
Effortlessly.
compared to that, well, one he's
He's more physically
even
approaching.
Lucalis was bigger than the one that was in the Null City. That dragon you guys dealt with, like he was still size like a reasonable size up on it. This guy, he gives you that same terror almost like you saw from the two-headed shark figure in the ocean. Like he's rocking that kind of pirate sense. It's
So
been around for
dragon
a
turtle?
long time.
If we
Similar
can't,
to the dragon turtle. Similar to the dragon turtle as well.
Maybe past that.
if we can't get more help, we can't beat this thing.
What?
We can maybe get Lucalis.
She didn't like her.
Okay. Maybe willing to help.
Here's the
Dude, that's
I
about
think
it.
it's sure.
I've not felt that afraid.
Should we have a conversation about the fact that this is the fourth city that we've been involved in, like, destruction or, like, fighting? And maybe, come to an agreement that we stay away from cities from here on out.
I think the city's gonna get destroyed no matter what.
I think we're there to help recover, save them better than.
She kind of speaks up as you guys are kind of like
I think-
sitting here discussing the creatures that you've seen and trying to compare and whatnot. And she's like, well, we don't have the manpower to fight such a creature. And the city is in chaos after what just happened. And it seems like he only gave us two options to pick from. We have to serve him, live under his rule for the time being,
Or run.
or we try to find a way to kill him. But he also stated there are others working under him, so he's not alone.
I don't think you can make a decision so soon. Take at least a day. Try to gather allies. See if there's anyone we can reach out to.
No, you need to start today to begin to set the trap.
Actually,
Not planning.
I don't think we should say that. I think we give him what he wants.
Yeah, there's totally a third option.
There was a third option. How much gold does this city have?
Gold is not really that hard of an option to come up with.
Well, he just wants to destroy the city. I mean,
He
just
said
leave.
he said he wanted a
Or ransom.
horde, right?
I don't know if everyone's going to be able to
Did
leave.
he?
No.
Did he say how much?
No.
He sets a suitable amount for a horde.
I think the number is like 600,000 gold.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's
Every bit you can gather.
I'll start
And
collecting.
then more.
any of my.
But it just
Reading on
seems like
dragons.
well, it seems that the problem with that of just giving an absurd amount is if that's just a starting payment, what if he wants more after that? Then we accept the tone on what we're giving.
Don't see him as a benevolent ruler. I don't think letting
Well, red dragons, from what the guild knows, is they're very territorial over their territory. So, I mean, that could be a double-edged sword. We could serve under him for now, and that could give us some protection of whatever's from the north coming to this, eventually making its way down here. But if we're not able to keep supplying him the amount that he requests, depending on whenever he does, then either way you look at it,
That option buys you time, though.
first one does, yes.
I don't think the invasion of moving south.
We don't know that. They've already taken over Ashman Mountains. The Dwarven Kingdom up there has fallen.
We ran into.
The Callistian Kingdom has done nothing to aid anything.
Should have been
Hard for a dwarf to fall.
The other option is to start
Close
preparing
enough
now
army.
for a fight. The only way to do that is to get a lot stronger really fast.
Walk from it, Mr. Dallas.
You have a week to prepare
Is
the
there-
trap.
Is there tombs, temples, anywhere there might be artifacts nearby, something we can do to get something to help ourselves.
Yeah, any
'Cause
pillars.
I can't beat that thing. I don't think anyone here can.
Well, no one person's gonna beat it. That's
I don't think the whole group
Man,
can.
yes. But we take a day. She sees what help she can get. I can message Mccollum, Strixhaven, Prince on her. We have friends. There are those that will fight with us. We take a day
Is,
before we decide what we're doing.
is there access to information here? Library, local information, anything? I want to try to see if I can find anything to help. I can't just sit here and think. I'll go the same.
I'll speak with his ideas on that option. On seeing what information he can help gather.
Folklore or anything.
I think it's easy enough to say that you all are definitely underway into the guild. Especially after the night we just had. You have proven that you are willing to help those in need. Now, since you will be coming in at the beginner rankings, you will only have minor access to guild stuff.
Speak of a small matter of your
While
Fucking pyramid.
I don't make the rules, I just abide by them.
the hazing.
Our first mission, kill a group of 4 kobolds.
Those
Congratulations.
Who's got the paddles?
This doesn't feel like a beginner task, so if there's other information that you can access that would be helpful, even just translating to us what you can find without giving us direct access. We need everything we can get.
Buy the battle pass.
we buy the battle pass. Absolutely.
I don't think he's coming back anytime soon.
A week.
We have a week.
So
I need to take care in a week.
take the time, get some rest. I'll try and think of other solutions if I can. And we'll meet up later tonight. And we can go from there. But right now, the city is just needing to bury its dead and mourn its losses right now. I'll go to the other districts and I'll talk to them to see what they think, what they can offer. And then I will, whatever information I can gather, I will inform you when we meet again.
Can I offer my services?
What are you wanting to do?
I can help look for Dad.
What?
Search the houses, see if there's any survivors.
If you want to do that, no one here is going to stop you. And yes, it would be very helpful.
Alright, I'll walk out.
Speak to Zydaris. If you can include me and Fulminus, we are both quite astute researchers. We spent quite some time in libraries and researching things. You might be able to find things that others would miss.
Well, look, only the elves go into research. Everybody else is too stupid.
Hey, what direction is this?
South by southwest.
That's north.
By north.
South by
Northwest.
So it's pointing direction. Full break Fulminus' arm into the direction.
I had a 1 in 16 chance of getting there, right?
Ish.
I love these when everybody looking so stupid.
I
I
choose
chuckle
the
as I walk out the
two.
door.
Number
No.
2, they're all good. Alright.
No.
That's on them. That's 2 1s. It's
But on your way out, speak to his ideas about getting the silver hand tattoos magically embedded on you so that you can have access to
2 paths.
access to
It's just your hand
the
turns.
lower floors, and he will also go over what also the tattoos can benefit you in other cities that share the same symbol. But I'll see you later tonight. Get some rest, and maybe we can actually come to a solution. So as you guys kind of start to leave, and she's gathering books and stuff and maps and kind of laying them out and just kind of going over things.
Just carry.
As you guys kind of make your way down.
Before we actually leave, I'm gonna turn back around and pull the mind flare head
Mm-hmm.
out of my bag and give it to her. Some of our shamans could talk things after they were dead.
Mm-hmm.
You do it. I didn't know if you had access to someone that could do that.
I'm sure we can find someone who will be able to do that.
It seems a little less pointful now. But
And from what research I could gather, most of the strange creatures are coming from the Underdark. They had a few from nearby mountain ranges, but those they would have captured regularly. The only strange ones are the Underdark. That's what I saw.
Have the bodies moved from the Colosseum now? Are they still there? I'm still tracking them. So I know they changed directions. Okay. Haven't dead yet.
Look, you guys leave. Zodiris is downstairs. The tavern-ish part is got quite a few people there. They seem to be kind of keep to themselves. Some are eating, some are drinking.
If they're not going to fight that dragon.
He's kind of sitting there behind his little desk area, just kind of like jotting things down, writing stuff for those people who died during the attack and whatnot.
Making the last ones.
Whatever you guys want to do while you're down here.
I would like to find a house that's been completely destroyed except for the door. And I would go up and knock on the door. And then I'm gonna try the handle and open and be like, hello? And then I'm gonna go place to place and try to find
So let's just say like, why?
alive people. And if there's no alive people, goods and services.
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna start exploring downstairs, see what all's down there.
19.
Actually, like, as you're kind of going through some of these houses and just kind of going through the wreckage and whatnot, there is a point where, like, you kind of lift up a plank and you see a small hand there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to, like, shit, and you kind of lift it up more. There seems to be, like, a little girl that seemed like she was trapped there. You just happened to uncover or just remove the debris that was keeping her trapped there. She seems unconscious but alive. And her face has got like ash soot all over it and whatnot. And
Fire. She,
Don't heal her.
middle class, upper class.
Middle class.
It's real good.
What the fuck is wrong?
You ever heard of veal?
Just make sure the hair doesn't fade. Set an axe down next to her.
she's middle class. They're a little stringy.
And go on about my business.
I like that you left her at least.
We'll say before you left and all that, Zoya does magically view the emblem wherever you want it to be on you.
I think that since Zoya's unconscious, then you need to decide where hers is.
Face.
Will they show up?
Oh,
What color is it?
I don't think they'll show up.
Ultraviolet.
What is the symbol?
It's glow in the dark.
What is it?
We eye
It's not like a big, that's just a fist.
I know.
It's just like a.
You know,
Like it's like this like the way,
Or is it like have the like
On my
fingers
face.
on it?
Not human, not even on the eye, just right in the middle.
Random. Smack right on the feet.
What would you like it to be, Zoya?
A turtle fist.
I can do that for you.
Thank you.
all right.
He'll give you all that. He likes to. Now we'll have access to the bottom level. There will only be basic things down there. And he points to you, man. He's like, and if you will follow me, as he, well, I guess if the rest of you want to come also, because they kind of guide you all down the stairs. They kind of
I've been invisible tattoo.
kind of like a silvery,
See shit on me.
like a silvery essence of magic, kind of like comes from the hand and touches the door, and it kind of just like
No.
kind of opens up on its own. And he takes you guys in.
losing silvery and tattoo.
It kind of matches the bottom section of this building, so it's pretty reasonably sized down here. He's like, Ben, you follow me. And he takes you over to what seems to be some type of circle thing drawn on the ground. You practice the Arcana, do you not?
Yes, I'm getting quite close to being able to produce these myself. Where is this? Several.
Exactly what you think it is. If you would like to
With a warning.
Oh, I'm already copying it.
you will not have access to whenever you are able to do it. You have to come back to the guild hall whenever you feel like it.
Is this the home site for this guild hall? You have to connect else to other places?
No, it's just to connect in.
You don't have one that connects with the main branch of the north?
I don't think they do. That's something you'd have to ask Lyra about. But as he's kind of down here, it's almost like the atmosphere completely changes. Like, it's pretty cold outside of just like the fire they have up top, but it's pretty warm down here. Against the back wall area, you can kind of see what looks like an out of place vendor. It's just another elf kind of sitting behind this makeshift like desk area.
This is slow today.
Zydarius is like, he's like, Quill, these are our new established members. Please be nice to them, and if they have any questions, please try to be of help. And he's like, yes, Zydarius, I'll try my hardest. But, what ranking are they? He's like, they just recently joined. Newbies.
Look, we don't have to be. I don't mean this to be rude, but we are trying to stop a very real threat. So treating
You're
us.
not the only people in the guild trying to stop threats.
I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of everyone's safety, better to treat no one as a newbie and do everything we can to stop this threat. Why? If there's something that one of us can use that would save lives, why restrict it from us because we're new? I get that there are proceedings, but there is also a great threat looming.
Because things happen in the world for a reason.
Did you look at that dragon in the eyes last night?
Yeah, it's a
Dragon.
oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, half the city's on fire, and we're trying to stop that.
What city?
Grace, over here.
You should have been there.
I've only been down here.
See, what you're confused about is that this is a...
Special dimensional space.
Exactly.
Either way, from that guild hall that you work for,
Carrying
I
it
really
around.
like this.
I work for a lot of guild halls.
It's all the same guild. Do you not care that half a city was burned alive tonight?
The cities burn all the time. It's a matter of what you do to fix that problem. That's your part of the guild.
Yes. No, we're trying.
And what are you going to do to help us as a fellow guildmate?
I'll offer you the service that are entitled by your ranking.
I'm walking away.
What services do you offer?
Well, we have,
That we can use. Oh yeah, gold goblet.
for children. Access to, I have access to potions and stuff of different magnitudes. If you are in a certain city and you see a building with a certain symbol that matches that you have tattooed on you, might even be able to earn discounts from them. The taverns there are free to stay in. But these are all just what beginners start off with.
We will take the potions.
They're not free. They're just heavily discounted at what you would normally get charged. 50 gold.
Okay. How much are the potions?
Let's see what he's got.
I'm already going off to try to find wherever A library image.
By the way,
Zoya's
I open up my coat and there's just potions everywhere.
Yeah. Go get your potion.
You got joke.
Want to buy some potions?
Joke like
You're that person.
Alright, currently in stock here we have 10 regular, we have 3 great, and 1 superior.
How much is the 3 great and 1 superior?
Oh, the 3 great, they'll run you about 20 apiece, 20 gold apiece. And the superior will run you about 100.
So 160 for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about the 10 regulars?
Those are 10 apiece.
Do you buy stuff?
What if you
so much money.
his head?
Really have a need for buying things.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Out of character.
You say, I have no need to do that.
No, you're not in it for profit?
No.
What kind of business is this?
The kind of guild sponsored.
Really weird.
Government funded.
So what about information?
Just enjoys our company.
No.
Is there a lore master of the guild?
I think in means idea should be able to help you with that. Once he has some free time.
And once you rank up,
Once you get to level 3 of our MLM, we'll have a much better
Board
opportunity.
quest.
I was already
See
on
our
the first
loyalty
year.
programs.
Is there anything on there?
If you earn 172 points, you can break it out and take it to beat your game out.
I have
He has one each ear hole.
going
now.
straight to his dagger. 12 pounds of potions.
How much do you make? Like 45,000?
Not very much.
Here, make your way back up. Let's see here. You're out being a nuisance.
Pillaging.
Yeah, what kind of dice you want to roll and see how much stuff I get?
You might not find too much.
Hey, do you
If it's not magical, it probably got destroyed.
First time I see everybody, I'll give everybody
Oh, magical
2 health
silverware.
back.
Magical silverware.
You got lucky one time.
Oh, don't. I'm totally going to take chunks of reforged silver and put it back in my bag.
Well, I will say that you're not now that daytime is here.
Yep.
I mean, you're not just going unnoticed, going through houses and
I'm
stuff.
looking for. I'm on guild business.
Trying to help
I'm trying to help. I am actually trying to help people, but if there's nothing in a house and everybody's gone, I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah.
It's not like they're using it anymore.
It's for sale.
Fire sale.
Also, you find like a few. You find about 5 more people that are still alive, trapped in debris and stuff.
So what do the magic forks and knives do?
These things.
Only
Fork of dragon killing. Yeah.
I can shoot forts with my bow.
Give him a blunderbuss with them all.
No, it's gonna be just like that episode in Vox Machina where he's like, "This lance is great."
So
That thing crushes it.
Load the
Never
cannon
mind.
full of
And
silver.
with like
and
my eye on
shoot it.
Yeah.
it's actually perfect. It was a revised shrapnel ball. You could never actually hit with it.
You put one of those in the dragon's mouth, it'll die of starvation. That's a good strategy.
But Zoya,
It's just as a version.
all your sleep.
Nah, it's like you made this bed. You're gonna lie.
It's just about the time Zoria wakes up after our revolver.
Super rush.
Hit him with the elbow of the people.
You can when you're looking out, you see silver lining your beak.
There's Zoya.
This one's good. It's not the muzzle.
There's Zoya right here.
I'm afraid Zoe's like.
No, we'll put it on like your palm.
Alright,
It'll
Zoya.
appear after time because
And kind of sitting here sleeping.
silver here.
Also smoke, so it's never gonna be consistent. Looks not living in our beak.
You feel a force trying to go into your mind. I need to make a wisdom save.
Open your.
What? No, not open the door.
Open your. You said wisdom.
Yep.
Roll a 7 for a 15.
15.
You know it. You just passed.
That wasn't in nowhere.
Wisdom saves go for.
Yeah, I'm trying to change your.
Well, I'm gonna have a time.
As you're kind of sitting there sleeping, and it's just darkness around you. You kind of get that sense of vertigo, almost as you're being lifted.
I also know
And before you,
So many good things are happening.
you're kind of I would say you're probably almost like a flash of light just happens in front of you, and then all of a sudden you're just in the middle of this small little town. You're floating probably about 10, 15 feet off the ground. It's kind of looking down.
Recognize the town?
You do. It's the one you grew up in.
Hey, what's in there?
You notice below you.
Codes in your.
You notice a little pure white Kinko just walking down the street. With a little doll kind of just dragging behind her.
Wonder who that is.
As you kind of sit here watching this, those memories you remember this moment. It's a little blurry though.
Just use that.
Chaos. Yeah. It's at some point as you're watching for about a minute or so. She just stops in the middle of the street. As this weird, shadowy essence kind of starts to form at the bottom of her feet, kind of working up one side of her body. And it kind of just erupts in raw power around you. As these weird shadow creatures from whatever the shadow hits just kind of start to spawn out of whatever your body created. They just start to attack nearby people and whatnot. It's at this moment, it's at this moment that you can notice yourself kind of snap to, as you're seeing all these attacks happening by people being torn into, blood just spraying everywhere from these creatures attacking them, but you're kind of just stuck in this catatonic state. As you're kind of snapping to, succumbing to the fear of just these creatures out of nowhere, you don't know where they came from, just starting to kill people around you, you start running home. And you're just you're unable to understand what's happening. As you make it to your house, and you run up the stairs and you open the front door, it's almost like there's no staircase leading up. There's no hallways, nothing. It's just a vast, empty room. Before you, on the floor before you, you can see almost like a pure white, glowing version of you, just about 10 or 15 feet away from you. It seems to be tethered by these shadowy chains that kind of seem to have it bound. What do you do? You're at the door entrance, and this other version of you is 10 or 20 feet away from you.
Do I see anything else in the house? I realize I'm blinded. I walk through the house.
You get smoke in your eyes. It's weird.
So as you take that first step into the house, the ceiling above you, you can hear almost like a really loud creaking noise, like something is moving above you. And as you're kind of sitting there and you kind of walk in a little closer, that voice that you recognize kind of materializes behind you. His shadow kind of envelops around your main body. I was afraid you were going to see this. the truth of what lies within you. That form that sits before you is weak. It's pathetic. What you are now, what you are becoming now. It's what you're meant to be. What we're meant to be. You're just kind of sitting here and it's kind of like listening to the voice. Kind of makes you prick your neck a little bit. That lantern that you've had on you the entire time, the one that you took from the Whispering One, you can see that it's got like that like ominous like white glow that he had when he would walk around. As the shadowy figure kind of snakes around you and kind of picks it up and kind of brings it up towards your face. This right here, this is our freedom. This is where our truth lies. You know what you steal? We must collect. Collect as many as we can. Then, the real light will show. You just kind of sit here listening, but glancing at the version before you. There's a slight hesitation as another voice appears into your mind. A familiar voice. Oh, like that. It's Ava. She's just sitting there like, what has happened to you, my little one? Why are you straying so far away? Why is my little girl going away from who she truly is? You can kind of hear the shadowy form just kind of like this as it kind of knocks that other voice away. Don't listen to her. She doesn't know us. Continue what you're doing. Keep growing. Everything will be right. To this moment, you kind of like go into another one of those catatonic states. Is you kind of come to and you're being carried by Tawhito.
I'm just gonna leave my eyes closed really tightly.
I'm not here.
Although, like a kid trying to act like you're still asleep.
But you guys can either stay in the city. In the Northern District, they do have taverns and stuff still. Like, the district was almost untouched. So, all the taverns are still there. I mean, the Western Province still has taverns too. So you guys can stay there. You can do whatever you were needing to do. But you guys have not gotten a long rest. And you've actually gained a level of exhaustion.
Neato.
Except for Zoya, who... sleeping like a baby.
What time of day is it at this point?
Early morning. Early morning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of psychology.
It must be nice.
Oh, here. It's a prayer mead. Pray, I guess.
Well, apparently Kelvin tried to eat it, so...
Don't do that. Those are made of rock.
But one level exhaustion is just -1 to your d12.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna take my 4-hour nap somewhere, then immediately get to work, looking for information. But before I do that, I'm gonna find Qrux.
I'll try to sleep. See if I can get any rest.
You guys are just gonna stay at the tavern. There's no charge. It's just you get. So.
I'm just gonna, as I try to drift off. I'm sure. What do? This isn't. I don't have any guidance. I've not found any artifacts. I can't prevent the pillars from being destroyed. I can't prevent these orbs from being found. I'm afraid, and I don't know where to go next.
As you're going to sleep, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving.
Where As you're gonna go poorly, forward, farmers.
Right.
Who are you talking to?
Michelle.
Looking
Nuzzling up on your chest.
until
What
the
did you say?
motivation makes me go to the tavern.
It didn't help.
Eggs. Fun.
I'm an egg
As-
boiled.
As you're sitting here and you're trying to doze off, and after the night you just witnessed, and you're trying to talk to Patterson, as you kind of drift off, like during your sleep, you just get it's just what happened the night before is just replaying in your head. You're just having a hard time working past it.
Mhm.
You do finally manage to get some sleep, but like you can definitely tell that he is tossing and turning after what he witnessed last night.
I'm still covered in soot too. 100% have not. The only part that's clean is my shoulder where I got the tattoo. The rest of me is just blackened.
Did you actually get rid of?
I will say, in your
Okay.
time
I'm
going to
just
sleep,
watching him
you
sleep.
find
Second person I'm watching sleep for 8 hours.
Fucking fork.
you find 5 more dead bodies.
Uh-huh.
You find 6 more people that were just trapped or
And a handful.
whatever. I'll say that going through some of the houses that were just like they look like abandoned, there's nobody around. You probably do find like 70 gold pieces.
How many eggs?
No eggs.
The dragon ate all of them.
They're all boiled.
Yeah.
No, he said the dragon ate them all.
Ugh.
The second chomped on it.
Imagine just an egg and its shell just be like hanged by fire. Imagine just boil, just like roasted.
But it's going down for rest. Doing your 4 hours. He's laying down with him. Zoya had her long rest essentially. What are you 3 doing? Eventually, you said you will make it back to the tavern after all that excursion, so you'll be exhausted and hungry. What about you 2?
I'm just going to rest. I'm gonna wait in the room to meet up.
You actually, looking out the window, I mean, you remember what the city looked like the day before, and you looking out, it's just utter devastation and destruction. Nothing like you've seen.
Chihuahua Grande, fill her in.
Forgot you got it.
Why? He's
We are fishes out of the
We rescued it.
You ever seen a picture of him? He has plot armor. Yeah, he has plot armor.
Yeah, if you look up,
See the main character?
Which of those trees are going to show up and see them fire? They'll be like, nope, not going that way.
I don't like.
His ace is like 61, but he only
Yeah.
has 1 hit point.
It's just the tree beards all here at once.
It has to be a crit to get it.
What's his name?
I gotta find
Or
more.
it's a spell save.
Just be able to get history.
Or fall damage.
He's plus 50
He
to
don't-
all his saves.
He can't show
AC 61 hit
He
points.
has 37 legendary resistance.
So what are you doing?
A day.
Ortall? You're like
Right now we're trying to find Chihuahua Grande. Yeah, I'm trying to show you a picture of Chihuahua Grande
It's
here.
not just the top.
It's pretty
But all his attack rolls are at disadvantage and he does 0.
I'm-
Minus 1.
I'm gonna wait in the room for Tawhito. You can only take that help action to nibble at your ankle. Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, start a rest too. It's a Chihuahua.
I'm shivering real hard because it's Chihuahua.
And he's gonna take that. Yes, he's always gonna be a yappy.
Ankle biter.
Did you take the tremble action?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Just gonna stay tweet away. Does his long rest?
I'm just gonna kind of just sit on the floor, stare at the floor.
Main character Chihuahua, uncomfortable.
All right. So man, after 4 hours,
Feeling good?
it's about probably
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon now.
It was like noon by the time all that got done.
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
there's a lot going on.
Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy's a Chihuahua?
You rest in the
Yeah.
tavern.
I don't like that.
So when you get downstairs, I have
What do you mean?
That's a crack
let
fiend,
them
not a
scramble
Chihuahua.
all the eggs
Yes.
in that plate. And I'm trying city eggs.
That thing's not a dog.
City egg.
He was born
And I have a fucking fantastic fork in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go sit across from me and talk.
Just him.
World's smallest.
Oh,
It's the world. Look up
that's
smallest.
that's
teacup.
guarding you right now.
Look up world's smallest teacup Chihuahua. You'll see her.
You want any eggs?
She has blood on. No, I can't eat right now.
That doesn't make any sense.
No,
It's always behind me.
Something about
Is it the one with the Starbucks?
keeps guarding and screaming really kills the appetite.
She has a 61 AC, but
This
only
one?
1 HP.
That's a goblin.
But we worked hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's a
Working hard.
here's the
built
dollar.
that.
yeah, it's Chihuahua grounded. That's her standing, by the
And
way.
not eating these eggs is not going to bring anybody.
That's crime
Yeah.
if it's an ancient.
Chihuahua grande.
I don't eat a whole lot. It's not really hungry at the moment. Rested and thought of things, and I might have a way to help because it's a lot of options.
I feel like
It wants to die.
literally like this Tom flourishes on bad options.
I think that's all we have. Do we go somewhere less public?
Like first
That's it. Oh, the tavern's pretty cool.
Yes.
Because the people.
yeah, 3. I'm oddly okay with the amount of people.
But like outside the city.
You better have so many safe places inside the guilds. Is your eye now silver on the inside? Nice. Right hole.
I'll just make a little bowl in my hands and gather up all the eggs, and I'll leave 5 gold pieces on the table. After you.
Why do you have such a nice fork but no bowl?
Pocket quest effect.
You still asked him questions as he followed you out.
Where do you get big bowls from? Those are
I have the best bowl.
the kind that's full of vegetables.
And I'll walk 200-300
It's not hard to find a place just to be alone here after what happened.
I'll go outside the city, not into the ruined part of it. I feel like that's in bad taste. You guys.
I'm glad you.
It's a northern province.
I'm
right
definitely
now, so
crying
maybe
in my
it's
sleep
just
thinking about now.
Kelvin's kicking your shit. Shut the fuck up.
Sure, try. It doesn't change it. There's a lot of trauma going on in this guy's head, right?
Can I see the old Qrux?
It's okay, me too. I'm literally just staring at the floor of my room.
Is that one of your bad
I'm
options?
quite scared of me.
Not the only one. Whatever it is, we can't have something like that happening again.
His lovely lady won't.
No. Said the guy, you just made me drop an egg.
Stop making it sound so wet when you eat them. I don't like
The first thing I'm going to attempt, looking at the orb, I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on Qrux to try to end whatever's affecting him. Because he's obviously doing things against his will.
Okay. Sit there and you start to try unraveling some magic around him. Doesn't do any magic on him. Outside of the magic items he's wearing, which those aren't spelled by magic, but sheets.
Alright.
And my eye burn.
Alright, I'll lean down and pick up the orb. And I'll look at Qrux. Qrux, I told you you weren't going to like this. I'll cast a Dimension Door 500 feet away from him to somewhere in the city.
Okay. We're at the city.
Somewhere in the ruined part of it.
Do I have a gun? And do I have an unhealthy connection to this thing? Like, meaning like, does my subconscious really need to keep this thing on me when I attune to it, or is it more like, oh, it's just an attuned item?
No, it's something you want to keep on you.
Should he leave?
He's back for more. You don't see him anywhere.
I don't know what that looks like. Does it have a direction to the element
I jump banished.
I mean, you can see to the other side.
of the wall?
No, like when the dimension door opens,
Ugh.
I bet you can see the destination to the other side. Because you don't know where he's going.
No, you can teleport any direction and you can't see it.
Let's see.
That's the dangerous part. You can teleport to solid earth.
Yeah, it says nothing about being able to see through the other side of it. You just
I'm
go
gonna
in just somewhere.
first strike and run in random direction. 1.
The wrong direction.
I think that's up.
There's the end of the orb.
Where is it?
Now you're in one of the more ruined sections of the city.
So
Look at him, go. I'm gonna go
That's
find a place that's Is it mostly done smoldering now? Like, can you go inside buildings?
Yeah, as many hours pass by and the snow still coming down,
I'm gonna find the most fucked up tiny little hole that I can just barely see into. I'm gonna face step inside it. I'm gonna sit there.
Y'all, I have a magic backpack. Give me the ball.
Fucking dagger dimension.
Awesome.
Give me the ball.
One of us needs to have.
Well, I can't
I'm
go
gonna try.
to you guys because I need
You
kind of
don't-
step
you
down
don't
on
get the
that.
ball.
I don't want it.
I'm sure you
Please don't give it.
Yeah.
Well, if you give it to me, I have to take it. So don't give it to me. I'm the last person. Going ahead and deep. It's pretty for controls.
I'm guessing that means I can't use anything that it gives me, right? Because I'm too far away from it now.
Can you just cry on me?
So go blind.
No, that was a different course.
My orb made me go blind. Okay.
It's a lot easier to rock. Just take maybe you chases.
Yeah.
You don't got no blind sight.
That's true.
you can't use any of the spells unless you have the orb on.
We just have such like a feral dog for a man. Wow.
Yeah, I'm legitimately going to use all my first level slots, hauling total balls in all the directions.
So I'm gonna.
I think that he's smart enough to know that if he's out in the open, I'm gonna fucking see him. I have a lot of good perception.
Well, where the city is, it's in the plains, so like
Right.
there's not much to hide behind.
So I go back in the city and I'm gonna go
Everywhere.
One. Up in the
3
air. Oh, underground. He's underground.
That's like north by north.
south.
You would end up back in the South Province, which is one of the ruined sections. So
Yeah. I mean, do I need to roll to see how good of a hiding spot I find? I'm not necessarily trying to make I'm trying to find like a collapsed part of building that is like totally inaccessible except for, like a little peephole.
like
Here's a real question. Did you leave sooty footprints everywhere?
No,
City footies.
Well, no.
because it's snow.
Did you leave footprints in the snow?
I mean, maybe a couple,
Harder.
but I teleport a lot, so. 19.
Strong, right?
seem to find a
Strong, man.
it's like a partially ruined 2-story house. There's the second level's still there, but like there's just a giant like as you go in, there's just a giant opening to the back of it where it seems to collapse. But you kind of finagle your way in through it, moving past some of the debris and whatnot, and you feel like you find a spot that
Yeah, I was looking for like something like totally collapsed around itself, and I was gonna face that in through a peephole. But if that's not,
to fit you.
I'm pretty small. I'm lanky, but I'm skinny.
What is what you're trying to find?
Yeah.
There's not really
Don't let him
around
out.
that's like
That's
that. It's just find a really good debris area.
Yeah.
Anthony!
I am
Get
going
off.
to tell Azula to look for my friend Van, and she's gonna fly up in the sky.
Find him. So I can beat him.
And I'm gonna use my beast sense on her, and I'm gonna sit in the corner for an hour and let's
make a perception check for her. You can make a stealth check.
So I have advantage to hit like underneath stuff.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
I mean, she's a fucking
I'm under things.
not.
It's real snowy
anywhere.
up there.
How long would it have taken before you returned to the city? Would you have just gone straight to the city?
Like fucking no time.
Okay. Well, I was saying, would you have ran around outside?
I went in a random direction and immediately remembered, oh, I can fucking see him out here wherever he went that far away because I'm really good at it.
Really good shooting stuff.
It would have probably been like 3 actions. And then I would have run into the city and then immediately stopped and sent her out after I went south. But probably like 4 or 5 minutes before I
Get in these ruins and can't see you. You know what that means, right?
he's dead.
Round 2.
Get your zoomies back.
Well, I mean, for an hour. better hide the whole hour.
Time to light this shit back up.
I'm trying to take shorter. I'm for an hour. For a whole house.
Oh, that's all
Do I
I
get
do.
my house?
I'll say with Zula being up there and you actually intently trying to find him, you probably do 2 more searches.
Is that her perception or mine with beast?
Beast sense it's yours.
Yeah. So, but you're
Does beast sense work on her? She's not a beast.
Oh yeah, we talked about that already, didn't we? I'm unbeast sensing.
Are you seeing
But
through her
you
eyes?
see the AC or the DC is 21 right now. So
Yeah.
that's what he rolled.
It's Zula can look.
And he's not moved.
How many more? Because that's a fail.
So 2.
So you know Moss.
One more. 26.
Oh, there you go.
Was it Zula's?
Not. Oh, is it? Well,
Are you looking through her eyes? Or
it was a natural 19 plus whatever.
Oh, yeah, still.
Zula got the eyes.
Since she is connected to you, and you are attuned to the orb, and she does have some type of magical essence tethered to it, it seems. You don't. She returns. She doesn't have like a specific like I know exactly where it is, but she knows what area she feels like the orb is in.
I'm gonna go and sit on the roof of whatever's close,
So she will take in
And-
that direction.
and probably while I'm up there, I'll just end up falling asleep. Because I'm fucking tired.
You are exhausted. Oh, that makes this even better for me. Do I get my short rest?
No.
I mean, yeah.
You're too cold. Your little footies are keeping you awake. I'm a winter allergen. You little footies, your little two footies are too cold.
Pick a
Sorry, buddy.
quest.
I don't make the rules.
Go smash spiders in a cave and go kill rats in the sewers.
You have to collect 3 spider sacks though.
Yeah, of course.
Well, listen, there's like a 10% chance to drop.
It's a lot of spiders.
It's a lot better.
It's a World of Warcraft way. What do you expect?
You think it's a bad loot drop? I'll dig for them shits. I don't care about the loot drop rate.
Do I notice Qrux near me at all, or no?
See him.
Okay.
You wouldn't think to just be like, hey, I wonder if Crux is up above.
Well, yeah.
somewhere.
I was just wondering if I had heard him or anything.
No.
But after I finish the hour, I will dimension door back outside the city and cast Leomon's tiny hut and make it blend in with the snow. I'm gonna camp out there.
Snow glue.
So that happens.
Which is made of ice.
Let's see here. With a
That's
long
approximate
rest, after all that happens, it's going to be about like 7, maybe 8 o'clock in the evening when the rest of the group finally starts to come to.
I'm still staring at the floor.
I'm still gonna sleep on a somewhat trustworthy roof.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about?
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Huh?
You're still here?
Why wouldn't I?
75 or higher.
I don't know.
Oh. At some point, underneath your weight, it collapses.
The second person I watched sleep today.
How many hours?
Chihuahua Grande, how did that go?
You got like halfway through your long rest.
Is that what you awakened? He's a tiny little chihuahua.
I'll probably just take
Huh?
some damage and then go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'm really afraid.
Well, now you're on stable ground.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
just keep
also-
falling through whenever you're on.
What do we do?
In
Falling.
your dream, you're falling.
We either teach these people how to fight or we get them alive here.
With like 3 spoons coming out of my fucking
Oh,
egg.
There are no other options.
right. I'm hoping maybe if we get the good information from Zydorus, maybe there's an artifact nearby that can help.
Maybe.
I'm still looking at them from the start. I just got sidetracked by what we were doing. If I can find them, maybe we can. I don't know. Turn the tide, maybe. I don't see how to turn. Even if we run, I feel like this thing follows. I don't think it's gonna be that easily to turn. Just why it's leaving. That worries me too.
Well, we've got more than a week.
Maybe we should go do some of those quests. Just see what there's to do. If they're easy enough, we can split up and do them separately.
Could easily I'll separate and go kill a lot of spiders.
Spiders, rats, frogs, crabs.
No.
What crabs?
Oh, crabs are tough.
I could beat the shit out of
That's all I
a crab.
was saying.
The spider's not gonna be any easier. I'm just gonna use that big black one.
I could beat the shit out of a crab.
Mud crab?
Not a posh one crab though. It's got the hat and fucked. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dan is on record not being able to fight a lobster.
Correct. I could not fist fight a lobster. I'd lose.
That's not a crab.
I could not.
They have
fist
some
fight
It's a crustacean.
I read a book about that.
Weakness.
It's called Convergent Evolution. The idea that things all are going to be a crab one. There's a word for it. It's like terracostas in or something. It's something weird. There's a term for eventually everything's going to be a crab.
See, if you just stand in front of it and run back and forth, it can't get you on the side.
Oh.
So
It's alligators too, apparently.
as you guys will all come through, you will notice that both Van and Qrux are nowhere to be found.
Why do people keep running off?
I didn't run in there. I walked.
I walked with him.
We took a train.
I'm going to go to the quest board.
There's a board.
Yeah, you pointed out, didn't he? Quill did, right?
No, that was a dead.
No, I was making that up.
No! Too late, it's canon.
No, Lyra is who you're supposed to talk to. You're supposed to decide stuff with her.
So talk to her. I guess we
Should
should.
talk to Lyra.
And you're getting kind of funky feelings off
Yeah,
this.
let's talk to Lyra.
Green orbs.
Okay, just stay there.
Let's go.
Actually, you think you dropped something there?
Drop through things.
They'll catch up with us.
Why are you trying to attune to it?
I was seeing if it was tempting me.
Hey, shit.
If it's not doing anything, then no.
Stop doing the thing.
I'm
Feeling okay today?
I just walked away from rocks.
Very complete with.
No.
Huh?
What happened to you?
No, I take it with me.
Why'd you run off?
Went
Why'd
right
you-
in that hut.
Huh? Good to take a nap.
I needed to find something out.
What'd you find out?
Good news, bad news, no news.
Mostly bad.
That's right. Something good?
No,
Or something negative?
I'm awake now, so I guess that's good.
I'm not gonna lie, Zoya. This seemed like last night was a shit sandwich with the side of getting sand kicked in my mouth, so I'm not feeling really good about anything.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, I hate it when I get sand in my mouth.
It's not good.
He pooped on a sandwich and it got it in his mouth.
At least it's not raining.
Yeah.
True. It's frozen rain. It's the best kind of rain.
We need to go see Lyra.
Why?
We gotta figure something out. We can't.
For what?
She wasn't really awake, for any of it.
It's supposed,
So,
supposed to be weird.
So they catch you up.
down, darling.
Find her.
It just randomly or something caused it to burn down.
I mean, I've woken up multiple times when town's just been burnt.
A dragon.
At this point, I don't know where I've been anymore.
A dragon burned this town down.
We're gonna find it.
Don't think we can. I looked at this thing in the eyes and I don't think we're even remotely on the same level.
Is he big?
Yeah. A little bigger than Lucullus. He had big black spikes all over him. He was a big red dragon, and I was afraid he was going to kill me and everyone else, and I couldn't do anything to stop him.
Well,
It's because I wasn't there to drown you underwater.
I don't think there's any stopping this thing. It just walked right through buildings like they were paper. He didn't care.
Have you seen the buildings around here?
They're paper.
You don't understand.
well,
We have to do something though.
like what?
I don't know. I guess what we do, we're doing it together, right? You're not gonna run off again, are you?
I don't think so. I think I have everything I need to know for now. Or want to know.
Let's go talk to Lyra. See what she's thinking, see if we can get any more information. If we can prepare it in any way.
Alright, so the group kind of gathers itself. Is it just gonna be the 5 of you going?
Different for the ride? Yeah, I don't know where they are. I can't summon them.
I think it's the 6 of us.
I don't even know where I am.
6.
Try. Yeah, arms.
No. God.
Remember the rest of your animated creatures that they made?
No,
So-
it has to die as soon as possible.
It has slot armor. I will physically start a riot in the comment section if you kill him.
Important question.
You're in
How far are the
you're in
trees
my
now?
spot, bitch.
One knows.
How far the what?
The trees. I want the tree beard already here now. It's all
Oh, I take a long time to mobilize ants. You should know this.
Actually, they're pretty quick.
Oh, but they're slow to action.
It's not quick at all.
They don't have to sleep. They're a fucking tree. They just go.
You don't think trees
They have
sleep?
to have a Cam 4 photosynthesis cycle where they stop at night.
So when the tree falls in the ones, it's very important.
And it's snowing now. It's gonna be cold. They're gonna hate this.
Can they feel cold?
No, they're fucking
Feel fire.
That's different.
Not for long.
Yeah, fire's not cold.
It's opposite.
Feel wet.
Yes, we go to Lyra's.
Okay. The 6 of you go to Lyra's.
Put some spec on his name.
What's his name? Only one evergreen.
What's your problem?
Alright, so you guys make it there.
He's fine.
She's sitting there.
She won't look around.
She's got papers out everywhere. Seems like she's just been kind of going over things. She's like,
holding a dagger.
So what do you all think we should do? What is our course of action that you think we should embark on? Should we just give in to what he wants and serve his purpose until we find a better solution? Or do you guys have a better idea?
I think that is the last option.
We fight.
That option makes sure that everyone in the city stays alive.
Well,
Not necessarily everyone. He gets hungry, he's gonna do what he wants.
It's called biding time.
I think buying time's not a bad idea, but we should see what we can do to prepare anyways. Can we?
it's what we're good at.
We are good at fighting. We need to know if there's anything nearby to help. We need every bit of information we can get.
You said he was sending an emissary
Yeah.
on his behalf.
Now there's what, 6 days now?
We have, well, 6.5 days. And that gives the city plenty of time to prepare for the emissary, which will then in turn provide more time to prepare for.
Or let us emissary come, and then we follow it back.
I don't think fighting a dragon that's lair is a good idea either.
I would rather
rather
fight
fight
it with
it.
the backing of the city.
We'd fought things in the lair, they're much harder to fight in the land. Do you not remember? What happened last time we fought something in its home turf?
I do.
But one of the things I would like to know is why he attacked the city in the first place.
Something summoned him here.
Because it was unprovoked.
He was really mad at somebody.
Something summoned him here.
But I want to know what. We don't have anything here of precious value that can do anything like that.
You have a horde. See, what's your horde of whatever you have?
A horde can mean a lot of things. He wants money, gold, objects.
Honestly.
That may have been what brought him here.
No, he said he was awoken by something.
At this moment,
Specifically, he was called here by someone in the city he was looking for.
at this moment,
Thank you, Ortall.
do particulars matter more preparing for this? Because this doesn't fix it. He's still coming back.
You stay like that.
Yes, but if his emissary shows up in a week's time,
Really, you're done.
we have an offer worthy of being validated.
Oh, right.
Do we know that there's some type of at least some protection for the time being, as long as we keep
Cold day.
doing as he asked, instead of maybe going into a fight that we have nothing or know anything about, and then just risking more lives?
Oh no.
The fight's gonna happen
Then-
eventually.
If that's the route
Then we need allies. Then
if that's the route you're going to take, you just need to leave. This city is lost.
I mean, he said he just wanted to destroy the city. He didn't say he particularly wanted to kill anybody.
I mean, assuming you're right, and that just puts him in a state where he's going to ask for more and more and more, that gives now 2 weeks to prepare instead of 1. Which puts the city in a better place to prepare.
If that's the route y'all want to go, I think you should just clear out the city. order everyone to leave.
Where do you want them to go?
Send them somewhere else, not here.
Better than being on fire.
Pack up, send them on the road.
We know
We have enough killed people here to protect the caravan.
the Knoll City's empty now.
It really says no.
It's
It could be cleaned up.
That's it.
The dragon doesn't want it.
yeah, nothing wants it.
On a solo camping trip.
Yeah, there's
So I don't think the giving into a dragon's will is never a good idea.
We don't give it to terrorists.
They can't get yeah.
We'll negotiate with it.
Someone who respects they terrible.
That was just a
That's horror.
No, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
From your bedroom.
I agree. There's no way we.
You're going with the ranger out there.
I think biding our time's not a bad idea, but if we're doing that for to start preparing for a fight,
But if you want to fight them, then we're going to need
Oh,
allies.
when you're not paying
The
attention.
only allies I can think of that are going to be of any use is that of the Callistian Kingdom. If you could convince them to get off their high horses and travel this far.
if we could, you have a lot more influence than we do.
Yes,
Might ask
you
the
can leave the
three-
city and travel. I need to stay here and make sure everything stays in order.
We've got like the king crab we could ask for help, and the people in the woods that we help we could ask for help.
We have the
And the people in
Nubian.
the other woods.
We
and
have
the Anubian. Oh, the Anubians, yeah, we help them out. And the bird people might help.
These all sound great. But in your time gone, you still have to buy time. So it sounds like either way, he's going to be paid. But if we're paying him, that at least give you more time to collect the things that you need to do.
I agree.
Or you just leave.
I don't think leaving's gonna work though. I
I
think
don't
he's just
think
gonna
the people
follow.
here will survive the travel. And we don't know where to send them.
It is winter.
It's like a week's travel to Null City.
Karnak.
Yeah.
It was Karnak. Hey, Zuma's like almost a base. I was Zuma just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost as big.
So we,
And
Yep.
gotta go there.
That's gonna be almost like a couple weeks to get there.
especially with that large of a group, there's children in there, there's elderly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you also have to remember that when we traveled, we were traveling
Mounted and
speed and a half time what they were moving.
Yeah, they're gonna
We were moving at like 45 and 55, where they're going to be at best moving at
25.
30. Yeah, at best 30.
I do agree with you at some point. He cannot keep doing what he's going to be doing. But if we can buy the time for you to collect allies, do whatever, we can at least do that on our part while you do that.
Do we split up then? Do we go in groups of 2 to each of the people we know? 2 go to the Collis, 2 go to the Sun God's Way. You start messaging who you can.
He's not there.
I'm not.
He's not there.
I'm on a camping adventure. Trying to save Qrux-Jon.
Not a bad idea. Who goes where? I want to go where it's not raining.
I need to go to the Sun God's Way. I have the pyramids still.
So you get.
I
I know.
Yeah, my bag still.
People.
You handed me the loot. I definitely just bag it back.
Yeah.
Wait, where are the other ones?
Yeah.
If I,
For us to
Chris
listen
is
to
an
all
Wallace.
these people like months.
I don't want. I don't like it.
The kingdom that's supposed to rule over Ionia, but has not sent anyone down here to help anything.
Like going up in here, that's
So you've got like a teleportation thing?
Do you have someone in a group that can teleport?
You have someone here that can?
We do not. It's for outside guild members, or it's for guild members' uses.
we have allies here that can help, allies here that can help, and allies here that can help, I think. Is where the Collis is roughly.
Lucalis is point.
You don't think he'd help?
No. Lucalis is protecting his home. Lucalis is not going to leave his home.
Felix.
Piss off a red dragon to make it go up somewhere north.
Figure out mission somewhere else.
Felix is God knows where. Leaving to
Close by.
Felix was last seen passing the city where the Knolls had gone by.
You have to remember, Lucalis wouldn't stay more than a day outside of range of his home.
We don't need him for a day. Hopefully.
yeah, but he's half a week away.
even flying, he's more than a day away.
And he breathes bubbles.
And that doesn't do shit.
And
You can breathe fire as well.
I would say he was upset about spending more than as much time as he spent away to help us fight the Knoll City,
And they were actively threatening him.
and they were actively threatening his home.
But he did it anyway.
So right, he did anyway, but he was not happy about spending that much time away from home
But he did it anyways.
because as soon as he could leave, he went back.
I'm not asking for it anymore.
Right, but this isn't a threat to his home right now, so
Right now.
I don't think you can convince him that it is a threat to his home. That's what you're going to have to do.
Think we convince him that he owes us.
No, he doesn't.
Can't hurt to ask. But I definitely don't think it's
I got him.
Oh, the DM going to pay you.
Oh my god, there's a ghost movie.
There you go.
We need a way to travel really fast.
The mission is to send Qrux one way, and with half a group, and the other half of the group goes to Sun God's way. Then that's the
Alright, so
Because-
a real bad plan.
because Cohen Forest is useless. Almost everyone there is dead. There's nothing to help us.
How about we just leave?
Just leave the city?
Yep.
It's their problem now?
I can't
Yep.
do that.
Yeah, I don't think many of us are supposed to do that.
You know I can't do that.
We've got
There's lots of bad
high
plans.
and
I don't think we have any good ones.
just recently.
I'm not high and mighty, but I'm not going to leave people to die either. We've not done that so far.
Tell them to leave.
I'm just trying.
Tell him to leave. Give him the option. You can't force protection onto people.
No.
At that point, you become the tyrant.
Say, hey, we're not strong enough to protect you. Pay the guy to leave. We can't do anything.
Excuse me, good lady, earmuffs. Okay, you can't hear this? Okay, cool. So, yeah, what if we just tell the town that we had the orb that made the dragon want to come and kill everybody, and then we run really fast and everybody chases us out of town, and we take them elsewhere.
That's a phenomenally bad idea.
I like it.
That's our realm of bad right there.
We had an orb. That's what brought this thing to town.
Seems like
Another fucking orb.
Yeah.
I really think having this discussion.
It's for the best not to.
What?
Talking about trying to attune to the orb. Because I know there are a couple of different ways to break someone else's attunement, and playing hide and seek with Qrux for at least a little bit seemed more effective than just immediately doing that. So I don't know if I had Qrux finding me again.
Yeah.
I'm already shopping all white clothes to blend in with snow.
I agree. They can't there. I think she's right.
Unless you're standing next to it, you will not notice it. Or did you know? Yeah, you guys did.
Yeah, well,
What?
it creates 20-foot dome radius.
Oh boy, it's a hill covered in snow.
Yeah, in a plane where there wasn't a hill before. We noticed his mound of
Yeah, that's because
Dirt
there's
Metagame? I'm totally catching the footsteps. So,
There was no footsteps. I teleported immediately, cast it down. There were no footsteps.
so you're just gonna hide out there for fucking a week,
If I have to.
and then what? What if the light shows on, then the dragon shows up?
I'll say,
Oh, okay.
Dragon have a hard time seeing.
the problem with the dome is too many people have given it godlike abilities when it is very detectable.
Mhm.
It's also very
Dispel it.
beatable.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, unless his Qrux is somewhat close to it, he's not going to notice it. Because looking at it on the horizon is just going to look like more snow.
Snow also would not phase through it. Snow would eventually blow up on it. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the outside of it looks like snow.
Eventually,
And if he does get
eventually it would become a snow.
But it's a flat plane. With a hill.
And that's the question is, it depends on how flat the plane is.
And how heavy the snow is.
Yeah.
I will find it in like an hour. I promise you.
Okay, I'll teleport away and we'll be ready to
Just
escape.
have a hill in the middle. Because the whole plan previously, like with the Seagull.
Solve the problem of this
We can
is
put
that
the
joke
dog
is
in
fucked
the
in a
ditch,
seven.
and I
But the tent has been somehow great terrain on top.
For 24 hours,
Definitely could use.
We had the plan in the sea cave.
yeah.
That's the perfect scenario for destroying a party that uses Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Because you cave in the thing on top of Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
And then you've
Also, I
got
can't wait
thousands
till
of
the party
pounds of stone
recognizes that I don't
on
have
top
to
of
order
it.
more heated.
And when you're in
You
power,
know where you are.
you then get crushed for
Right.
thousands.
Oh, okay, Miss Good Lady, you can take your earmuffs.
Take the earmuffs
Yeah.
off. Yeah. But then you're just hiding your identity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Feel like I'm confident I can stay away from him for long enough.
You guys decided on anything?
I'm still asleep.
A whole lot of stuff.
We're gonna burn the rest of the city down to where nobody has anything to feed here, so that they all just leave.
We're gonna use the
You're not really a hero, are you? You're more of a villainess.
we're gonna use the
I
bully
that
tactic.
is me being a hero.
We're gonna use the bully
I'm
tactic.
saving all of these people's lives.
Veto does.
We're gonna destroy the city, therefore the dragon will be so pissed he won't do anything to it.
How much is the city?
All of these I have one set of silverware.
I'm still passed out the rest of the fucking money I found.
You have no allies in you.
Now that our disposal, unless we can find out a way to deal with the stuff that's happening.
Maybe they'll leave.
I don't know if any of our allies can be fast enough by.
They can't.
We have two groups, but neither of them are necessarily close.
Oh, you gotta go.
Then fine. And speaking as head guildmaster, your first mission:
Save the city.
travel
You will get
travel
ranked
northward
too.
to Everton and see what's happening to the branch up there.
Which one's Everton?
It's gonna be just like this for you.
That's definitely more than a week's travel.
Some of us are on birds.
Travel to Everton, see what's going on with the guild hall there. That's why the doctor left in the first place, is because, well, whatever was affecting the north started making its way down south and he didn't feel safe anymore. You're also going to need these. And she kind of pulls a small chest out. She kind of opens it.
Chest drawers.
She's going to start handing you each a little stone. These are sending stones. They're all linked together, so you can send one message to each other, or anyone that has one, within the group once a day. When you get
Glad
that-
we got 5 of these.
Huh?
We have 5 of these.
Well, it's just giving up for the target. When you reach Everton, if one of your members can message me and tell me what is going on there, we can then adjust what we need to do from that point onward. The city will bide its time while you are gone, and I will update you of anything that changes. But if we are to fight this thing, it'll be on our terms and with the reinforcements you can gather from the north.
And so,
Or where?
Edward.
So the question is, I guess we hit this back up on the way then, right? We go to Everton first and then back this way, I guess. Big long bow shape.
What's Everton?
Everton's this right
That's
here.
where we've just been sent there.
So,
That is our first guild quest. Let's go see what's happening in the guild up there.
And you already said you have no way to get us
There's
direct equipment.
Do not.
No way to get us torch anywhere equipment.
Do not have that kind of power to my capabilities.
I'll just call the dragon back. I'll take it.
Hey, bro, can you like take something?
Mm-hmm.
I need some more money.
Yeah, we'll give you a week. Like, we'll have it all ready for you, but we need a quick flight up 3 weeks.
Round trip flight to Everton.
Do we bird people would have? We know they can teleport. Do you think they'd be able to teleport to there?
Do you think so? I don't know.
Not there.
Teleportation. I don't know. Teleportation.
I think they would be able to.
Because it might be. It
Make a
might,
perception check.
yeah.
I'm not making a check.
Oh, yeah,
I do think they could.
I
mean,
think it's fun to check.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21.
Negative.
Insight.
How many negatives? A few.
3.
3 negatives? That's a 3.
I have a 21 for insight.
He's
Confident am I that you're
It didn't seem that the it didn't seem that
fantastic. That's what I expected.
the Aircocker King and stuff that they had any ties with the Silver Hand at all. So
They have ties with us then.
I don't need ties. We got a picture.
Just a loose fitting button at work.
It was a polo. Is that really a tie?
Does anyone remember if that town where we met each other, if they had a
Port Belden?
Port
I-
Belden?
I don't.
Does anyone
think so.
recall?
I don't think it's any closer to us than Everton is.
No.
I was hoping the bird people was closer.
We're definitely closer, but then if they can't get us where we're going, it won't make much of a difference.
Right, it's a risk.
And for some reason, half of our group is my half. A couple members of our group are currently just in the wind.
Doing what I think is right.
I thought when we agreed to meet up that all of you would be here, but
We thought so too.
I guess the agenda was different.
Yeah, I thought she'd be logical about getting people out of this fucking city.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. What do we do? We can't. None of us can contact.
I'm guessing it's long enough for my long rest to be over.
We just wait for
That
them to
looks
come back.
like pretty much right after.
How long are we willing to wait?
Are we gonna leave without them?
I don't know, but I know we can't wait a week.
Wait till they show up?
Well, as you guys now have your mission went on, you're kind of discussing things, and you're outside the guild hall.
I think some of us still need to pick up winter clothes before we leave too.
I think almost all of us do.
That would be a smart thing.
Plenty of houses.
Is there any tailors left that they burnt down with the,
I think there's some good news.
The northern district wasn't touched, so that's where you would have got your stuff done at.
I guess we're going to do that first then. See if we find them along the way.
Well, they're probably gonna be closed now because this is the nighttime when you guys met. So
This is urgent business. Urgent guild business? Wake the fuck up.
I don't even work. The chimney range.
Tawhito's just gonna take random.
Alright, so eventually-
yeah, Rick and wear the
Crux.
I'm Santa for
Like a party style.
You will come
I
to.
like that. I like that image.
Santa.
I find the fucking chimney seems awful.
Goggles.
You're 30 feet lower than where you started.
Mm-hmm. Slept like shit.
It's more tactical down there.
But I mean, it's I guess for the most part peaceful where you're at. There's not really any moonlight or anything, but since you have your night vision, I mean, snow's just slowly kind of coming down. It's kind of building up in some sections, but like you're here by yourself.
Change. That's it right here.
I think you can. I think it's a.
I honestly don't know.
I think rangers can.
Give me a few, let me check. It's been so long since I've played a ranger that actually casts
I
spells.
think they do.
No. Level if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you work like a sword.
Did we level up?
Eventually you gather yourself. When you kind of come out of one of the areas, you can't see your group kind of just sitting there. It seems like they're discussing something amongst each other.
Oh, I can see that from where I'm at.
Yeah. Still don't see Van, but you see all of them.
I think I'm gonna stalk the group.
Okay.
So I guess we take the night and we go in the morning to get new clothes and try to find Van and Crux tonight or wait for the morning and hope they show up.
Well, we wait tonight. Hopefully they'll show up. Tomorrow we go and get parkas and mucklets and mittens.
Snowshoes.
Is Zyderus around anywhere that I can see?
You've been inside the guild
It's a
hall.
little warm.
I'm gonna go find
Take
him.
my jacket off.
He's just kind of sitting there. He's kind of being like I guess kind of like a waiter at the moment. He's just giving people drinks and food and whatnot that still have homes. But you'll catch him.
Did you find any information to help us?
I mean, just a couple of things about some type of nature stuff and things that red dragons kind of do, but I've never heard of this one before. But if he was sleeping like he was, it would explain why he was kind of under our radar.
50 years, he said.
So,
What about anything else? Is there any folklore around here? Ancient champions, temples, anything lost to time?
Not really. Some things that have happened in the desert a long time ago, but for the most part, I mean, there were some things that the Dwarven Kingdom had forged for itself up when they were first taking over the Ashland Mountain areas and making it theirs, but maybe maybe you can find some solace or help in the king if you're to address the issue to him, but we've not heard anything from him in so long.
So far away.
That's gonna be a hike. Guess there's really another option though, is there?
But I do hope that you find what you're looking for.
You're gonna be both.
You'll make it back up with the group, and you guys make it to, I guess, the tavern you were staying at.
No, I wasn't meaning.
Well, you were stalking.
No, I'm legitimately staying out of their sight, but watching them
Mhm.
until they meet back in my van.
Roll stuff.
Bro, I have 27 perception. I'm like 700 fucking feet away.
We're inside a building though. You may not know that it's there.
His perception is like it's
Well, I'm
another-
just chilling a bit. Honestly, I saw if I saw the group outside,
Mhm.
I saw them go inside. Then I'm just watching them there.
You guys are back at the tavern, right? Eating,
There's a mini game.
drinking. What drink you guys want to fast forward it to the next day? We can.
I will continue casting Layman's Tiny House as long as I need to. Somewhere in the middle of it, I'll cast Sending to Mccollum.
Can you do that?
While you're doing that.
It's not concentration. Oh wait, a
I was gonna
skull
say,
does the down.
I just can't go up and sit down. They say Sending's weird like that. Yeah, that's fair. I guess not then.
Nothing.
Put my head out and do it real quick.
You think he's a dick because he didn't respond to you, and then you're like, oh wait, shit, I forgot. Still can't go off that. Shit.
That's fine.
What are you sitting to him? You could have done it in the process before making the name once.
Yeah, that or just stick my head out very briefly or something like that.
Actually, at some point, I will have changed my mind. And I'm gonna meet up with the group.
Put my head out and that's not. Yeah,
This is not food.
Kelvin's a dick.
3 words. 22
It's
words.
7 words left.
None of those are going. No, they're not words. You know what? I'm gonna cast Sending to Kelvin now. You can tell him that his brother hates him, doesn't want to talk to him. I'm gonna be a menace now. Oh, that's meth. But no. We'll call us. Greystone was attacked. I know it's a long shot, but we could really use your help. There's another dragon. I got 3 more words.
A big in. A big in.
Are you pooping? Help us, Bubble.
Ortall really stinks.
I jam myself in my pocket.
Alright. What are a good last 3 words?
Eat shit. Die.
Eat shit, fucker.
King Shakalaka.
All these voices coming from somewhere, just telling you to say these last 3 words.
I've never seen it. Hopefully you can extrapolate from that.
Killing me, Smalls.
You said in my readings everything, I've never seen a dragon like
A
that.
big in. Best words to use.
Not in the dragon book, not in by the research.
Hey. I just like shot. I'm gonna roll stealth to see if I can.
You just crash through a window.
They see me.
Like the dragon, you go through a wall.
He knocks on the door, opens.
Nobody sees me.
Closes the
Pulls
door.
the cloak up over his face like this.
I did fall back there.
Is looking at us real intently.
The little kid hiding it. Cloak over his yeah.
Hey, we have a new problem.
What's that?
The politics begin.
You know how we almost died that one time that Van had the last orb?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has mine now.
Probably.
Why did you let him touch it?
Why didn't you give it to me when I asked?
I thought you touched him. I trust him.
at the time, there was no reason to try to fix a problem that didn't exist. And since then, there have been, to tell the truth, that was before.
I just rolled to be fun.
Uh,
I sure wasn't red sight.
but since I'm partially responsible for the problem, I thought maybe that the well-read traveling companion had an idea, and instead he just took it from me.
You mean the idiot who played with an orb so much that a giant dragon attacked us.
Idiot one of two who did that.
Well, yes. Anyways, he's somewhere by himself.
Wait, now there's another dragon that attacked us.
This one only has one set of wings
And
though,
another idiot.
and another idiot.
I can't wait to be the idiot.
I'm excited. When do I get the turn with the idiot? With the
You
idiot?
know, it's a little annoying that instead of just talking to me, he just borrowed it and took off. Like, it makes me feel like maybe from my point of view, I don't know if he's trying to use it.
It's all stolen from you.
He has a firm belief that whatever he believes is correct,
He's a child.
even when he hasn't considered the other options. Not saying
But
that
I
he's
feel like
always wrong.
I mean, although I have an actual draw still to figure out why, it's hard for me not to think that there might be more important things going on. So, what did you guys come up with?
We're going north.
We've been sent 3 weeks away.
Hey, why do y'all have all that fucking tattoo ink all over here? Why does your hair look albino in a certain pattern on your arm?
Doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't.
I just saying that your tattoo's like a birthmark and the hair growing out of it is a different color.
I'm going to kill your dog.
Yeah, Kelvin's the bully. Gets the
Happy noise. So,
They're gonna go
I
and
told them to leave. They said no, and they're gonna sit here and pay them for 6 weeks for us to travel to the city.
no fucking idea why people are attached to cities like this.
I don't get it either.
I'm not sure it's just
There's a perfectly good one a week away.
I'm not sure the people can make it that week and travel though. I agree with her. There's old people here, there's children here.
Well, we
They don't
protect
travel.
them.
It's not about protection, it's about the elements. Kids don't do well in a foot of snow.
Does my home ever get cold, or is it trauma?
Mine's
Get
tropical.
cold.
That's,
Maybe not to like the degree of what you're
Yeah,
feeling right now, but
I don't get snow where I'm from.
it'd be like a nice low 65.
There's only one reason I like.
For Trump, it's in Florida.
It's because you blend in.
No, I don't
The
blame
guild's happy with us going north and trying to get milk through the city.
I think that we're helping this town in a way they want to be helped, and we're getting away from the problem that could potentially burn us to death. I like and want to help these people out as much as I can, but honestly, I don't think there's much we can do other than this course.
You can only help people to the extent they're willing to be.
And honestly, them leaving's the best choice, and they're not willing to do it. So, I mean, I can't say fuck them, because, I mean, they're in a hard spot, but...
Have we ever heard of Ortall cuss before?
Yeah, now.
Unfortunately,
What time of day is it now, Andrew? Is this still the same day, or did they sleep?
It said those random bastards station.
Technically, since Qrux decided to come in, it's still the middle of the evening, yeah.
So what do we do about Van?
We need to get snow clothes in the morning, or winter clothes in the morning.
they'll show up.
If he doesn't show up, we leave.
You're on time crunch.
He's just gonna attract the dragon to himself and get himself killed. Again. Hopefully he's smart enough not to be in a city when he does it.
I mean, we could send the dragon on a wild goose chase as well.
He's going on one. He's gonna go after Van.
Well, I mean, on our travel, we can go way out here, use the orb, throw it in my bag of your dagger, and then keep going.
That could also bring other large,
Most definitely,
large
yeah.
winged
100%,
entities into play.
But they don't know where it is anymore.
It's such a fun island.
It's a lot harder to track it in an extra-dimensional space, I'm sure.
It's like
40 miles.
40 miles long.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, what? It's like that?
80,000 feet.
No.
Oh, we probably could move
No, probably more like
10 to 15 in a day.
Yeah, where's the scale thing on the map? So we know
Someone
how
did
it's
send me that to print.
this
It's
is
200
the Dragon's Link.
Huh?
It's 211,000 feet.
Is that the actual size of the dragon, Andrew?
Yeah.
Compared to the map?
Yeah.
That's a good boy.
No wonder,
I remember playing Shadow of the Colossus.
no wonder we walked through that 2-story building. Like, hit it big.
No.
Yeah.
In the video game, it's given them lore for dragons.
Yeah,
The dragons pre-smell,
absurd. Snout was bigger.
like
Common there.
their hands.
Even then, I was still big.
Why?
That was huge, but he was small compared to the other dragons in the universe.
Why do I feel
Here they
like?
got the left like they were their plan. In the spot.
Why do I feel like everything we do has no good decisions?
Because we can't save anything, the world is going to shit, and there's nothing we can do about it.
So we showed up to the one town and got attacked.
Uh-huh.
We saved it,
Uh-huh.
and then we left. Then we went to another place that was full of gnolls, and we had a fight there. And then there was another town with buildings on fire. And then we go to this city, or we go to my home, and there's a threat of war. And then we go to this city, and it gets attacked. I will again reinforce. Actually, I don't know if I told them or if I told them. I think maybe we stay away from cities.
Oh no, we're headed to a city
Well,
now.
I think we should continue to go to these places and help people. Because remember what that weird computer thing said? I don't know what a computer is.
No, I don't.
Magic roll.
Well,
Yeah, that whale said something about there being some bigger threat coming. So we might try to help people so we can ask them for help at that point, like we're doing now.
Allies information on what we need.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're normal.
Yeah, there was that person that talked. That's where you got your armor.
You talking about that building that I didn't go in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, as it stands now, all the allies we have are because we went to cities.
can you
More people
can you
need more
contact people
allies.
from a distance?
If I run there,
Okay.
I might be able to send
I mean,
word through an animal.
Van speaks of all these great wizards. They could probably get us places a whole lot quicker than us walking for 3 weeks.
About this time, I'll pop my head out of the dome and I'll cast send them to Fulminus. I have a plan. The orb was controlling Qrux. I'm keeping it away from him to break him from it. Don't tell him I contacted you. I will regroup with
I get
tomorrow.
done.
What are you doing, following this?
Huh?
It looks like he just shot himself.
Did you crap your pants?
Holy, that's the only time I've ever sniffed twice.
I would say he doesn't actually know anybody that can do that because he keeps saying we need to go to his wizards.
They're all just dumb.
They might also be like those, those like mamby-pamby kind of people that only do things after you do something for them. They're like, no, you have to own me first before I'll help you. I will fancy you around.
You sound like.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? I'm on a pretty good impression.
Actually, that was your L side kicking in.
Scram fancy song.
I love the wonderful trash talk of you fucking off. So I know the party members think so I'm not there. Lots of shade. It's good.
Check a lot of shit. Would there be any value to me?
She responded on Fulminus.
No, you can't respond.
You can.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
No,
I don't know that. I don't know.
there's nothing that says it's me.
Here's the thing. I don't know it's mental.
Why did the Just for speaking on people?
no. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. It is fully mental.
No, there's nothing that says when you cast it that you cast it mentally.
There's a verbal component to the spell.
Yes, but it says they hear it in their mind.
You're saying.
They respond in a like manner, is what it says.
They respond to how you
Yeah.
answer. That's verbal.
Sure.
But either way, I wouldn't know. I would answer verbal.
Yeah.
Would you answer?
No, because I didn't know why you talked to me.
Because the difference is if you read a message, you whisper a message to the target, and only the target hears it. You've got another spell that specifically says.
Yeah.
Well, but even with your perception, passive perception, the message specifically says only the target. Specifically says, and you can't hear him whisper it when he says it. But you can hear him respond to message.
So you guys join that guild, and now they're sending you to the
See the white one?
Or
Looks like that clashes.
We're gonna go anyways, but
Black tuxedo.
this gives us direction. We didn't know where to go.
Think about like leopard spots.
We had no clear answer on what was next for us.
Cedar stripes.
The only question is now is if we can potentially teleport him.
So it'll make you look taller.
Yeah.
Whether that be the bird people or
Spinning and throwing dagger.
there's another question I don't think. If the man goes with us to impress him with the orb.
No.
Obviously,
I think either Kelvin or I should put the orb away. I think
That's the way it said the orbs. What do they do for us?
well, they have really cool magic in them, but we don't. If we leave them alone,
I think we were trucking
Big-
pretty good without them.
big red fuck face will get it. Then bad things happen.
Okay.
They're the terrestrial version of the obelisks.
Is there anywhere safer than with us?
I mean,
The bottom of the ocean probably because they're terrestrial based.
No, the two-headed ocean dude gets it.
That's what it raises, man.
then the dragon turtle.
there's
Yes.
ocean people that specifically
They want the obelisks, not the orbs.
But they can
do
scry.
you realize what kind of chaos that could cause with
Yeah, a shit ton probably. But they're not going to destroy it probably.
But
They're
that
not
won't
gonna
be
destroy
our problem.
it.
I
Possibly
don't think they can.
depending on how fragile these are, they can only be destroyed by dragons. The bottom of this volcano,
We
great
could just
spot.
leave it here
Great fucking spot.
with Lyra. You want to hold on to this, don't
I
you?
don't want her on. I'm going to give it to Lyra either. She'll give it to him when they run out of things to give him.
Why can't we just give it to him?
Yeah, why can't we?
Because that's one step closer to the long
break.
route.
I have a question.
The quaking terror.
No wyvern.
What?
He's a drag. He's a,
I didn't call him a wyvern. I said
no, but why would he care about that?
I don't know. He got summoned by it.
It's the orb in the first place.
He got summoned by it. We assume.
The only reason he cares is because dragons have a natural hate for orbs of dragonkind. That's about it. There's
And
nothing
I was-
against them.
If I was a fucking wyvern, I saw it as a big ass dragon,
Yeah, me too.
and I want to give big fuck off dragon what it
But
wants.
you can know the difference that
Mm-hmm.
the female wyvern specifically wanted the orb.
Did I
Made
ever-
no mentions of it.
Did I ever see the female wyvern?
Yeah.
I thought it was underground when it appeared.
No. Because she reappeared when you guys were traveling and he used it again.
I did not use it again. She just followed this.
Is there a chance that the orb is so valuable that we can buy an army with it?
Not an army. Maybe like a dude.
If it's so
With
powerful,
a big ass sword.
What the
possibly.
fuck kind of dude is Gabriel worth the value of an orb, or is this like? Are you talking about just like a
Gabriel adjacent, probably not.
Useful to
But
fight.
you do know, since you both have had the orbs and you know they call the dragons, it did make him leave his lair. Like, it forced him to come here.
We could just play summon the dragon with them.
Well, yeah, we summon the dragon. We go to the lair while he's not there. We grab all
Now-
of the
now,
gold
you
that's
don't know
in
how-
there,
you don't know
and
how-
then we start an army.
You don't know how far out he was, and you don't know how
no,
long
we
it took
just
to
give
get
him
to
his
where he's
goat in the
going.
hole.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So we tell these townspeople they need to pay up the first week. They pay up. We follow the emissary back to the horde.
We can
Somebody
put a
in town.
tracker on.
Somebody in town makes the dragon call. The dragon leaves. We go in.
Are
We
the-
steal the horde.
Wait, can't you
Are
like
the bodies still the
send
same?
bug with a coin or something?
Yeah.
We know where.
I was confused. I heard it. I believe again forever. Eventually, someone will move them. Confident about that.
That sounds like the best plan we've come up with so far.
That's fine. Let's all
Steal from the dragon while he's not in his lair.
All the dragons seem are down here.
And then buy an army and fight the dragon with it.
No, we just leave.
We just take the money.
No, what are you talking about? We just go.
No, Kelvin, tell us back there though.
Oh, I bet it is.
But for real,
Oh,
Huh?
what Kubo?
His shop got burnt to shit.
No,
His.
he's in the Northern Province. Wouldn't affect.
He can come with us.
Yeah,
Can make a shit.
I'll buy out the rest of his shit and he can
He's
leave.
getting pets. We can get one too.
I have an alternate plan. How strong do you think we can get in however many weeks they can hold this dragon off?
Depends on how long we fight for.
How many boars are there now? One forest.
If we
How many giant spiders can we find?
if we do a lot of quests and we go to where we need to go,
So can we just montage to level 20?
Our level, our. So you're saying you
Oh,
are
that-
the lowest rank of the guild, and they're sending us on like a 1 month journey across the country.
we're essentially a glorified messenger to go where we're going.
To check on another part of the guild.
So by my math, and I'm
When they have an abundance of sending.
I'm not very good at math, but I don't think that's enough missions.
Well, hopefully we get there. There's more, but also, who knows? We come across on the way. It's not just a mission. It's not just a one-sided mission. We are passing a lot of ground between here and there.
I think all the friends will make it along the way.
You will be traveling north. You will be crossing a very dangerous area.
Yeah,
Red Bear Peaks.
Yeah, the mountains are not safe on
Those
us.
are highly dangerous.
This also seems a bit ridiculous, but how many files of know all elixir do we still have left?
Are we aware that Zoya drank hers this time? Are we pretty confident about that? She was comatose.
Only technically, I think 2 people know about that, and I'm not sharing it. So
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
There's so much last time.
I don't know if we have any left.
Was that song?
you just don't have them all in the dagger, don't you?
You know, it's half sarcasm, but you know, I kind of trust Nessa. Mostly, I think she's full of shit, but she has something qualities.
I'll take mine if you think it'll help.
So who all didn't drink theirs? Was it just you and Zoya?
Yep.
Felix.
There's my good.
It's free too.
Sherman's brother.
I haven't had mine.
That's true too. There's still two single out.
What happens if you don't take a double dose?
Oh,
You die.
Let's
You
find out.
never wake up.
Mortal turns into the dragon turtle.
Give
the
him
extend.
not give him two. Right now. Shit, bro.
You didn't take yours when I was.
But I needed him to know.
And then Kelvin's important. Finds Bunny. He takes 2.
Oh, what powerful.
That's objectively true of the dragon.
Is Bugs Bunny dressed up like a woman?
I think he's like a composer of Bugs Bunny. He pulls a gun out and kills the guy.
Immediate charm
Just-
spell.
No.
And Barbarous Signal.
So
Alternatively, he's Looney Tunes back in action, Bugs Bunny.
Really do a number on that dragon's mental.
He used to do a number on that dragon. Dragon would breathe out and he'd just spin its head around like it's the gun barrel. Blast itself.
what we do,
Just stick
we
his
just,
thumb in its mouth
Yeah.
and just clog it up.
we just head north.
Yeah, we do what
Like-
she wants us to
Like
do. I
fucking
mean,
schlubs at rank 1.
that's how she wants us to help him.
I think
And what about Van?
Oh, we leave him if he's not here by the morning when we all have close.
Yeah.
we can't find him. We can't find him.
And if he shows up with the orb.
Then I think one of us needs to
Well,
take it.
he's going to be getting rid of that orb.
I think he needs to go with the dagger in my bag. I prefer the dagger when it's safer.
Yeah, no one else can get in a dagger. In that bag, though.
Okay.
Is that the same type of bag I shredded up in that cave?
What?
What type of bag?
You destroyed one of these?
I think so. Like a bunch of weird
Do
shit.
you know how much they paid for this thing?
I didn't mean to. It looked
When he says it, the bag's like,
On your back.
the bag starts shaking.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me get him out of there.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is it my badge?
Oh, it's like,
I'm just saying it had
It
the same like twine on it. In the one in the cave, I ripped it open to see what was inside of it, and then a bunch of random shit nonsense came out that was not going to fit in that bag.
Did it have a top on it? Like when you could open, like the top of a bag, or was it just?
I think it was just tied off.
He has no fucking.
So why didn't you
Because he
just
slashed it open and everything came out of it.
Because I'm feral. I was on all fours. What do you want from me?
I want you to act like a person.
That people are stupid. Have you
Clearly,
not learned anything?
You tore open a magical bag.
I saved my tribe better than this city.
Yes.
Did we?
No, actually, no, we didn't. We
I
just
don't think we accomplished anything at your.
They're not
tribe.
fighting my tribe anymore, therefore they are saved.
temporarily.
Giant two-headed shark monster
Well,
walking
we're
around.
The party of tribe got wiped out too by
Is no one mad at me for fucking wrecking this city?
There's nothing to be done about the fact of what you did.
Oh, you did this?
So I'm trying to be productive.
I didn't mean to. That's the whole reason he stole the orb. in the first
Technically, only those two knew about it. The rest of these guys didn't know what
He
happened.
doesn't do shit.
How'd
He's
you
not
do
But
doing.
now that you said this, the rest of the group that's here knows.
I just
now.
figured
Oh, wait,
Evermouth told everybody.
Oh yeah,
This explains.
My only
Go
option
into
was
gross
keep going.
detail now.
Because
That's
if I took the time to chew you out, we don't get shit done. Because every time you fuck up, it causes problems for everyone. Just the same way as everyone else. But the only way things get fixed is if we keep going. Got me?
what has ever been fixed by us keeping going? We've literally gone to cities and they've all gotten fucking wrecked.
This still exists. Because we kept going.
There's probably more water here.
That all the people eating are all dead.
It's
Because we
like
kept
3 to
going.
1 right now. We had one city come out of the earth when we saved it, and then 3 more have been fucking wrecked.
The fact is anyone left alive here at all because we kept going.
So,
We didn't save everyone.
so here's the question about your mistake. Did you call a dragon
Allegedly.
Yes.
and then do it again?
No.
And then do it a third time?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
And then do it a fourth time?
No.
Not yet.
So at that point, we'll chew you out.
Also, I have no
Can
control
we-
of my body.
A request. Can we do it the second time? I prefer not to get third and fourth this time across the game.
I mean, technically, we didn't really chew him Van out until the third or fourth time.
Yeah, we're adapting though. We're learning what's fucked up.
Basically, in a nutshell, there was this big, ugly fucking green dragon that was talking to me in my head. And then he made me fucking scream silently.
I
where
have
only
not
the
had
dragon
the
could
dragon
hear, I
show.
can assume. Because
The dragon show is-
city.
I mean, have you
Show up to the sky every time.
What's a cash?
We got the dragon's attention. He actually.
That's what I'm encouraging.
I assume I would because in my necklace of prayer beads has something that can make people become unattuned to curse eyes.
I don't know. That was just
Yeah,
you might
know
know.
what a curse.
Magic will point out what
Some
curses
curses.
are. I don't know what curses are.
I don't know. I just
That's the
I
lovely thing.
attuned
about
to the
cursing.
orb.
They don't seem cursed.
I attuned to the orb, and next thing you know, I'm on a fucking rooftop. Just
Sounds to me like you don't need the orb either.
That's
That's-
the lovely thing.
That's
about
why
cursing items
that's
is
why I
you-
let him take it and make it safe. Because I thought he was gonna put it somewhere or do something with it, not fucking take off with it. And we know his history with orbs.
Bad.
I mean, we
History is
could
bad.
give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's doing something with it, putting it somewhere.
Maybe he's eating it.
Maybe he's doing absolutely nothing with it. I don't think that's the truth. But
We should probably evacuate the city if there's another dragon coming.
I'm not. Yep. Let him get halfway back to his lair and then summon him again.
Well, he
Still
has
need
the
to
orb,
piss him off.
so it could be another dragon. I mean, people might ought to know.
And is there a fault of mine with this? That's the question. Because if
not yet.
I feel like
Are you going to
Did
take
you
the orb back and do it again?
did you
trying to do it the
yeah,
first,
did you know it was going to happen?
it was completely out of my.
No, I mean,
Then
It was completely out of my ability to do so. You think I know how to call dragon?
It's almost
Now I do.
you're in the same boat.
Yes, you definitely
like this
do.
was now.
Yeah, I put my arms together and Azula gets so big and starts fucking killing everyone.
Hey man, she might. I don't know how your shit
Oh
works.
yeah, she killed
This
us.
does make you equal to King of Lost now.
I know how to fix that problem. We just cut your arm off and then you can't summon those.
That work?
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what
Is that what?
that's what my recompense is.
I don't think we need to do that. I just think the orb needs to not be where you can get it or you can
Take a vote.
It's only after the fourth event.
I'm really convinced that Kelvin's chaotic evil.
Like Kelvin's actually the BBG at this thing.
Along with Zoya.
His
they're
brother
just
is
together.
We don't know.
Kelvin's chaotic ADD.
His brother is actually Bunny Satan.
Chaotic rabbit.
From my perspective, I was given a vision that this orb would help.
We don't survive.
So I attuned to it. Then there was a
As we all agreed
sort
we
of
should.
after this
I
happened,
didn't use greater restoration.
a sort of suspect
That's a sense.
a sort of suspect entity. Nothing happened.
Nothing exhausted or anything. I know.
I mean, I slept all day.
Still feel fine.
I'm good.
Nothing success.
Does he still feel the need to get the
You
orb?
feel horny for the rock
Oh,
stuff?
that'll never come back.
It ends the charm condition on it. That was Mccollum. Mccollum's the
This is a homebrew. Hey, this is a homebrew. Go watching to see.
Not sponsored by Homes.
Or Bruce's.
Please sponsor us. The Haas
We would
Market
love to be-
Fair.
we would love to be sponsored by Brews though, if possible.
Any brew, anyone.
Just not that one.
Have a bunch.
Don't show the label on that one. The one that is we're not sponsored, but not that one.
I mean, I have
Sponsor us, Yandy.
felt pretty powerful from a magical perspective at it, but and I would be interested to see if we could make all the bad stuff go away and keep the power. But I don't know enough about magic to know if it's possible. But I know that
Yeah,
I don't really like having Van have it either because his history is way worse than mine.
yeah, about 4 times worse right now.
Well,
At least 2 times worse.
I mean, the only difference between the one that he summoned and the one that I summoned is we're in these fucking cities all the time. If we weren't in cities, it wouldn't have happened. We'd have just molded Earth down to the ground and then would have just flown off, just like last time.
not bad when I did it.
I think if it was just us,
That
I
is
think he would have burned the butt fuck out of us. I think we would have died.
No PCs died when he did it either.
So they have a whole
No.
million.
No one's strong.
You don't know that for sure. You know none of us strong died.
They weren't strong enough to survive.
I mean, I'm not very strong in
I wasn't strong as somebody. I'm gonna keep real with you, Chief. That shit was gonna rotisserie me if it decided to. I had no way out of that. I don't know what I was doing.
It would have.
You were Twitter.
Rolled in dice.
It would have had.
I'm sure you.
I'm getting breathed on, Cap.
You would have just brought him to 1. 'Cause
That's true.
the orb.
And then he would have taken his tail and he would have slammed it into the ground like I was a nail and his tail was a hammer until I quit existing.
And his effort striking to get you back up. We can do this all day.
You're right, bye-bye on his name.
Well, for like 15 seconds.
I didn't do it because I wanted to. I just went. You just do shit sometimes. You ever had adrenaline before?
No.
It's like this crazy shit your body produces that makes you just do shit. Not a good reason for it.
So do we have a plan? Are we
Yeah,
just
no.
fucking zug-zugging to the north?
Yeah.
We're just doing what these
Do you-
helpless guild tells us to
Do
do?
you have a better plan?
We were hitting
We went to know anyway.
in that direction to begin with.
This just gives us.
We were just going to do
I
it.
mean, we're taking our strong party and we're doing level 1 tasks with this guild that couldn't help the city.
Yeah.
With a dragon, and it has a teleport circle that they don't know how to fucking operate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is how they want to be.
It's kind of a chicken shit operation.
It's really fucking bad.
Here's the definition of a goat rodeo.
Nothing fucking makes sense anymore.
Goat
I mean,
rodeo.
you see Felix.
I still like the idea of steal the dragon's hoard. He's been sleeping on it for 50 years.
It's gonna be real fucking musty then.
It's gonna be real fucking awesome.
He's pooped and peed on that for 50 years. Yeah, moving. You ever smelled dragon shit before?
Yeah.
And there was an entire cave in Arisham's lair
I
that
saw
was
you
full
after you
of
saw a dragon.
ancient dragon shit. It smelled so bad.
Did you ever see the dragon turtle I live on eat? No, not really.
Where are we? The tavern? Or in the guild? I was curious.
Tavern. Just yelling at each other at a table.
Dragon food.
It was really weird. The water just.
Does anyone want a drink?
Random island now.
Yeah.
It was really weird. The blackish water that was behind it once a
I
week.
know island part of my.
How much?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask whoever's working tavern how much the most expensive ale is there, or if they have something stronger.
$20. What? What's $1?
They've not been charging you guys for anything. Being
Over
part of
this.
being part of the guild.
I'm not part of the guild. I was not there when the tattoos happened. I just asked someone, tattoo-less, guildless, how much a drink is.
It's the price to get the fuck out.
Like the most expensive thing they have.
A barrel. How much? How much is a barrel of it?
We're around like get 80 gold.
I'll take one. You can set it down on the table next to us. Drink up, fuckers. We don't know what we're doing.
Chihuahua Grande. This is liquor.
I'm gonna pull a bowl out of my bag. I'm gonna pull the pestle in my bag for my modern pestle set for my Hogme kit and just
Doggy bowl for Chihuahua Grande. doggy bowl filled with like powders.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's some good shit powders too. He's hiring a motherfucking fight right now.
I'm also going to pull the quiver out that I have, and I'm gonna dump all the arrows, and I'm gonna fill it up with alcohol, and let it leak down my back, and then I'm gonna fill it up with alcohol again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drink until I literally fall asleep and head out on the table.
I bet you can't drink that whole quiver full in one go.
Watch me.
Make it compensate.
Okay. I don't know what the DC is.
You want to taste some wild shit?
Sure don't.
I would want a bottle of Dino Blast on my bag for 14.
14.
How long?
Ugh. He's about halfway through it.
Wait,
Pick another one.
What's Dino Blood? It's
22.
fly still too.
He struggled about the midway mark, but was able to actually finish it. I don't think all of it actually went into his mouth, but
Quiver's empty.
Still, I have like a little bit of alcohol leaking out my eye socket.
it's so disgusting.
Yes, I call the squid chunks.
So disgusting.
Yeah, we do something Calamari, don't we?
They're real old.
He probably needs it.
You stinky.
That's it.
They stinky.
They're probably right.
Always. My tail, chop off a little bit of it.
Put your blade on it.
I'm gonna use my tail and whip a little chop off.
There's
Chop
10
just a little bit of it.
There's 10 minutes back to
Here,
your
roll off.
escape after that.
And I'm gonna make sure it goes to
Jennifer. That's a lot of water.
That's right.
Yeah, but eventually they almost die.
No.
But you guys eat. You've discussed what your plans are. Morning time comes. Dan is still not arrived.
I'll message
So you guys have
very early in the morning.
Okay.
Your good heavens. I've arrived.
I need to wait this out. What direction are you heading? I'll follow behind.
Is me?
Yeah.
We're going north towards one more time in the city now.
Everton.
Towards Everton.
Do I hear him?
Join back. We'll put him in the dagger.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You know him.
Everton.
Tell him to bring it to you.
I did.
Okay, sending one more time.
Mhm.
I don't intend to use the orb in any way. I just need it away from Qrux for a while. I'll give it back when I regroup.
We can put it in the dagger. It'll be safe there.
I can't express myself doing this.
You're right.
That's it. I'll explain later.
Delicious.
I don't want to risk Qrux being anywhere near it to take it again. I don't want to have to fight him to take it away from him again.
Definitely don't want that.
I don't. I'm gonna stay my happy ass away from you and follow you guys at a distance. And but the best part is, Andrew, and I didn't think about it until just now. I have the iceberg. It's snowing, so I get to blend in even better.
Oh,
I have the Firebird,
Snapshot.
who's useful for a max of 5 minutes so far this campaign.
you want to worry about being cold while traveling.
Him? He's gonna be mad at me.
Ew, I.
He's gonna be so cold.
Because you're riding on him this time.
Hey, can I walk on snow?
Oh, can you?
Ring of water walking.
I have a ring of water walking.
No, we've already discussed this.
It's not a ring of solid walking.
Or liquid is
Frozen
frozen.
water.
Air walking.
It's just not make indentions
Fluid
in the
walking.
snow.
Can I have a ring of moonwalking?
Can I find a? I'm gonna shop for a ring of.
Too powerful for this group.
That'd be so great. Just every 5 minutes.
Builds you pretty well too.
I don't think any of the birds struggle in snow.
I'm gonna go see what's his name.
Actually, Ignis does, because Ignis is constantly sinking into it from his hot feet. It just freezes my purpose.
Does the snow.
Before I get going out of town, I would like to
You
go
don't wanna go
visit the magic shop and see if
Kubos?
see if he has anything, because I only went in there one time.
I'm just buying a lot of his shit. A lot of it.
It's not like you guys have been back in the city one day
Yes.
at the tournament. He got you guys your magical items, and he's not got anything, so he still only has the 2 same items that are
I
still.
don't know what they are.
He's got the
Charming.
yeah,
Eyes of
and the rub of the tank.
Sorry, eyes of charming.
And
What does that do?
Charms.
the robe of entanglement.
Both could be helpful.
We'll say I'm really good at getting out of being tied up, and I'm real hard to charm.
Yeah, you're much.
All right,
Difficult
so
to charm.
these eyes of
Difficult to
charm.
charm, but also tired. Difficult to
These
touch.
crystal lenses fit over the eyes, They have 3 charges. While wearing them, you can spend 1 charge to cast the action, or use it as an action to cast Charm Person spell with DC 13 on a humanoid you can see within 30 feet,
13.
provided that you and the target can't see each other. The lenses regain all expended charges daily at dawn.
How much?
He's really gonna buy these. Just
He's got lots of money. He doesn't spend it.
and his mom gave him a whole big reward for the whole party.
I'm sorry, I did spend a huge chunk of it. to
Those
help
are 600.
Kelvin. Oh, yes. 600. Fine.
You just gotta pop one in your empty eye socket.
They do require attunement.
No, they're goggles, right? Are they like
No,
lenses?
they are essentially.
Oh my god!
You can pop the lenses out though. Which you just put them on
I
like
will
contacts.
I will does the DC go down if I only use one?
No.
Pop that shit in the eye. He's not has a night vision goggle here and a glass.
It requires attunement, though.
That's good. I just have a free slot now.
And then there's the rope of entanglement.
It's been a whole other day.
It has to be full 24 hours.
I just spent 2 full fucking cycles, right? Anyways,
No, we're
before we
midday to day is when it'll fall off. If it falls off.
we just
Because it's only
slept 8 hours, and then and you were already gone.
You said twice.
And then we got drunk, and then I slept a whole nother day.
Yeah,
And then I woke
it's
up,
like
and
for
then I went shopping.
By the time you get done shopping, it might be done. That's up to Andrew. What time he thinks this whole thing started?
Glup shit.
That's alright.
But the only thing he's got is the rope of entanglement.
Yeah, I don't mean that.
You know,
That's what I tell
What
him.
is that?
I just tell him.
But are you sure you don't need it?
What is it?
Like a guy
How much-
that could do some wonders
How
with
much
this.
is
For 1,000 gold.
Oh, too rich for my blood.
That's like
How much?
Not
for
too
this
rich
guy?
for.
that's like a fifth of my gold. I think I'm good.
That's like a fifth potential. That's double what I. At least.
But what if I told you what it did?
That's 3 times as much gold as
Gold
I am.
people.
I'm not exhausted anymore.
Yes.
Did you make more good berries?
We've literally
No.
bought you out of stock. Can we have one on the house?
I'm the only one.
No,
I
not
guess
what just
we all
happened.
do.
not that one.
You seem to be doing just fine.
What are you gonna do?
Like,
Wrangle
no,
the
it's
dragon?
actually mostly just the work you No, because I need the money to make other magic items. No, the thing is made
But
for
you
free.
haven't made it.
I haven't had a chance. You guys keep coming here.
Hey, what's happening?
Are you upset?
Cubo, darling, baby.
Hey, where are you getting your stuff from? Can we just go to the
Not
source?
Yeah, who's your guy?
How much money do you need?
You're not getting your stuff from the people that sold the guy that sold us these.
Hey,
businesses.
Cubo. What are you working on right now?
See, he has a port.
I'm working on getting you guys out of my store so I can actually start working on something else.
But you have plans, don't you? I'm kind of curious. So maybe
I don't know yet.
We're not coming back to the city.
You've been hyped to
A
dragon.
lot of money off you guys. I'm probably sure I can come in some couple months or so.
We're leaving. Bye.
Something to hide him from.
let me
See you in 6 weeks.
send me a message.
Hopefully.
We can link up. Get some trades going.
You myself.
Good luck. Good luck when the dragon comes back. He's probably gonna want your magic shit.
You'll probably want more gold too.
Yeah.
Call me the rock if you take anything cool.
Sucks.
That's
Sucks.
what
You
I
could
did.
just give it to us, but
This is my sigil. Call this one.
So I have my my night vision goggles up here, and I'm just gonna put the glasses on.
Just pop that shit in your eye socket.
You look pretty distinguished now.
Thank you, sir.
you're trying very hard. Look at you with my shutter shades.
Forgot you wear those. You wear hater
Mhm.
shades.
Are they bright orange too?
Yep.
Don't you have like 40 of them in your dagger as well?
Oh, shit ton.
Are they all the same color?
Yes. All the exact same bright
I
orange.
thought they were rainbow colors. Nope. They're
There
red.
are other options in there. Y'all might see them eventually.
I was to consult my friends at Strixhaven.
I think you should.
Do I sound smart?
You do.
Thank you.
All right, let's go get clothes.
They can't actually talk to anybody.
No.
Oh man.
Alright.
I almost want to message Kelvin.
I had to go buy some food.
On to the pet store.
The pet store.
Yep.
We get kibble.
No, we gotta get this little
Saying
guy.
about whatever you guys are doing in your morning process or whatever, you do feel a connection lost with the orb.
Well, I feel like we should see Van pretty soon. Because whatever
Like,
The orb in your grasp, it kind of goes gray.
okay, so I noticed something different.
Wait, gray or green?
Gray.
All right, fine.
It was green. The attachment is with it.
No, it's
It was gray.
I'll put my
honest. It's great.
Whatever.
I'll
It's
tuck my
dark
head
gray.
cast sending to Qrux. Hey, buddy, you feeling better?
Fuck you.
I didn't feel bad to start off with.
Felt real good.
Hey, buddy, you feeling better? What ascending?
Yep. You're gonna get a message.
All that power.
You pooping?
Hey, buddy. You want to see my new glasses? We're in town at Kubo's.
That sounds. It doesn't sound like a yes to me. Does he sound like he's
I'm sorry.
any kind of better?
Good morning.
Oh God. You can take that with you. Can.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving here.
You do. You do no longer have access to spells.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
That AC goes down.
I need it. He's
He says towards Kubo's. They're at Kubo's. I will move closer, but I'm not go in Kubo's. I will cast message to Fulminus.
not in Kubo's.
Who else?
I'm going clothes shopping.
I think he's going by himself.
I was gonna say I'll go towards the market looking for one of them that's not Qrux, trying to avoid.
Most of them are going to get winter clothing.
I'm getting a fluffy jacket and one of those
Oh,
hats that
and
Russian people
the
wear.
pet store apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to the
I'll try to.
clothing store. I'm sure they could fashion a sleeve turned into a sleeping bag.
Probably.
I'll go around there. I'll start casting a message trying to get it to Fulminus.
No.
Casting prestidigitation on your
What
dog.
are you always
Fair
around?
colors
Hey,
constantly.
this is Qrux better, different?
I mean, it's not super jazz. You took it still,
Rainbow.
but you know, once again, I think if we put it in the dagger, it'll be fine.
Right. Where you guys? Then I'll do it. What store are you guys in?
I'm just out looking at jackets.
Tammy the Tailors.
Tammy the Day.
Good old Tam Tam.
Sure. Alright, I'll go find them. Try to regroup with them real quick.
I'm gonna get him out.
Eventually, you will catch back up with the rest of the group.
Tammy the Tailors.
At Tammy the Tailors,
Oh, cowboy hat.
where Timmy is working.
That's all the for you.
You just gave Andrew the freest shop of his life.
Y'all, my name's Tammy. You can come to
Tam. Cool.
How does she sound?
Give it back. Come on,
Exactly.
Come on, give me rest impersonation. Give it to me, please.
Don't do it.
Father, I crave it.
Yeah.
Want to get some new digs today? Your dog looks real.
I'd say
Do we want to get a new dick today?
if you're wanting like a particular looking type of warm clothing, you can describe what it looks like. But for the most part, sizing and fabrics and everything, it's probably going to cost you like $2 or $3 gold.
They would all like things in this color and ensemble.
There you go.
I'll go and subtract 3.
I'd like to get this guy the winter ensemble.
Him as well.
It's like
Count for the gentleman.
Everyone's,
cheaper for the
everyone's
3-foot
now
golfer?
wearing a blue.
I would like to winter. Gold to get something not in there.
I also am not getting something like that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get the same kind of tones I'm currently wearing.
We would like to wear uniforms.
Done.
the price.
I get like some sashes
Like
to
to
go
see
through
the
my eyes.
Oh,
Colors.
Yeah, who's gonna put that on to me? Like trying to dress a rabid animal. He's gonna bite someone.
we've only got
Yeah.
4 colors: purple, orange, blue, and red.
Actually, no. The problem is that's the color she doesn't have.
Yeah, she has everything else.
You got random go. Here's a plaid one.
Give me some warmer leathers and a nice heavy winter coat. A winter cloak.
I would say that you could stop by Sash's Goods, but you can't because it was in Southern Province and it was destroyed.
Is she alive?
Do I have any idea that they were going there?
They've been talking about
That was
like,
enough.
winter clothes for a
Cool.
while. Yeah. So our whole point of stopping in, or our secondary point of stopping in the city was
Winter clothes. We just got very distracted.
We got you a fur-lined blue leather jacket.
Can you make it white?
Even with prestidigitation.
They were out of everything.
You can make it white.
I'll go to the shop.
Are you sure you can see the color white? This is white. That's what it looks like.
No, it's not. You don't grow up by the water and not know what the color blue
Are you
is.
lying
I
to
know.
him?
I don't
Here's the
understand.
collection.
I don't understand why you always ask me about color.
Because a lot of things aren't gray, buddy.
Yeah, this is blue.
What's this?
What are you doing?
This is a very
Well,
critical conversation that needs to be had right now.
We'll wait for the clothes to get tailored. We got time.
Clothes are tailored.
Hey,
Some
So
mini.
getting yours changed to white.
Just paints it white. Pulls out whitewash.
Yeah, I want to be like,
Worn out.
I want to be like decked out in white, but
Got a ghillie suit.
and I want a bandana to go in front of my face, a white what do they call it? Like a balaclava
Yeah.
that goes across my face.
No.
Not using baklava. That's a food.
Balaclava.
And then, but I want it torn so that I have freedom.
He's wearing
A very nice shirt. Just gonna
He's
go.
been,
Not bad.
A vest. Yes, this is what you want.
And I would like,
Up
Winter
jacket
vest.
and I would like,
someone gets a haircut and describes a mullet without saying, "Give me a mullet."
Yeah, can I get a real short on the sides,
would never
long
do
back,
that.
but just to top it off,
just a trim on the top.
I would like a bow tie that matches the
I prefer to be pretty partylicious in the
to
back.
go with my blue spectacles.
But I'm professional, so I want more business-like in the front.
You know what I'm saying?
He's abiding by the.
It is. Alright, so you guys get all that done.
I make the class for my
Seven
cloak
of spades.
blue.
I'll wear my blue eye mask.
And you guys gather your stuff.
You're a Ninja Turtle.
You start to leave the city.
Yes.
Who knows what's gonna happen in the weeks that you guys are gone? Myra said she would update you on things, what would happen in the next week.
She's got a rock, too.
You guys are traveling north, farther north than you've been outside of really you. Who knows what's gonna be lying ahead? But
Nobody's gonna be seeing on fire for you.
I got a particular ball that needs to go somewhere.
that is true.
On our way out of the city.
We got a triangle that's got this,
Fulminus,
too.
Kelvin. I know we talked about it. What are we doing with this thing?
It needs to go in the dagger.
I have no interest in using it.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
You were not yourself. You wouldn't let me take it.
Yeah, but
You were in
you
your right.
are gonna have an orb.
Yeah, who else can get away from you?
I mean, you're right here in front of me.
Are you holding it right now?
Yes,
Your-
but
I could probably keep it away from him for a day.
I think you can keep away from him forever.
maybe. But
Feasibly. If
I,
you died, would there be out of the dagger?
if I
I don't know. I've never died.
man, we-
tell you,
really
if
avoid
I
this.
tell you the plan, then you wouldn't let it happen. I had to catch you by surprise.
Yeah, because the
I don't
plan
need to
is,
worry
hey,
anyone in my head.
Are you currently holding the orb?
To hand it to one of you two.
Take.
I have no problem with it.
Can you go to the dagger now, or you need to wait a little?
holy fucking opportunity of a lifetime there.
Hmm?
I just let it pass.
I should have just attuned. I should have just ran. Like,
I mean,
ooh, attunement time.
whatever it was, I know when I
And the
had
bullshit
my hat,
shit
it tried
you
to fight me for control, and I'm guessing it did the same to you.
Yeah, but I never thought my friend would fight me for control.
I wasn't fighting you for control. I was trying to give you control back.
Oh.
You need some aloe after that.
Some
There-
vanilla, and I'm gonna just
Yeah,
slow walk.
We need some family therapy.
If you walk by me and
Start
give me
to-
the eyes that are
Get
just
going.
saying, just ask.
I'm gonna grab the
We're
dagger.
almost
and
to
start
the ninth
doing it.
session.
So you don't get left behind. Do I get in there?
Come on, Chihuahua.